So far. Good evening, Jangles. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Glad you found the YouTube videos useful. In fact, let's have a look at what those sales were. We just heard them ching off in the background, and that was a spiced snapper. 3 lots for 14 gold 65. Interesting. And 14.65. Average sale of 16.74. Don't have a purchase price of them. I must have had them for quite a while. Oh no, crafting cost is there of 4 gold. So that's a good 8.99 profit. Very nice, good start. Let's hope that this evening continues. We had some pretty good sales throughout the week. I posted my daily mailboxes in the Discord and on Twitter. Don't know if anyone spotted those, but we had some reasonable sales. Good lot of sales of cooking on Thursday. Some bountiful Captain's Feast there. And we had some good enchant sales on Wednesday, on reset day. So those proved to be pretty good days so far. So pretty happy with those so far. Your sales are getting better. Excellent, Jaggles. Good to hear. I think it always goes in sort of fits and spurts, depending on what the market's doing, what other people are doing, and then how broad you are in those markets. Mainly enchants and some food. Excellent. Similar to me then. It's good to hear. So let's have a look, actually. We can have a look at the mailbox in a bit later. I cleared it all out this morning and reset everything back on the auction house. So we can go and have a look and see what the sales for, it's mainly yesterday and today. So we're going to have a look at those now. Might as well start with that. And then we'll move on to see how we're doing on all the other characters and see if we can progress them all a bit further. Good evening, Commander Bond. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good week. And thank you, Ransacote. Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining in tonight. We're just going to go through and start off with the mailbox. Really need to get on EU instead of NA since you've moved to the UK. Oh, right. Do you notice much of a lag difference between NA and EU? And Dad Freddy, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing very well, thank you very much. We've started with some sales already, and we're just about to check the mailbox in a moment. And we have got some good sales here. This is Saturday and Sunday's worth of sales. 37,000 for Samadan. What have we got here? Cold Tiramisu, Northern Spices, Rallying Swiftness there, a couple of those. Binding of Hastes, Agility, Gift of Haste, some more Cold Tiramisu, a load of Spice Snapper there. And some more enchants here. Elemental Force, that's a good one. Seal of Critical Strike. And actually managed to sell some Bear Tartar there for 518 gold. Pretty nice. And a Cloak of the Quick Blade. And there's another one down here, Cloak of the Quick Blade. Another Elemental Force. This was from our Shadowpan reputation. Enchant Weapon Jade Spirit, so we managed to sell one of those. Haven't sold any of the secrets of the Shadowpan yet. But it's nice to see some of that going through, which is pretty good. Just fine, glad to catch up with my doings. Thank you very much, Commander Bond. Can be bad in raids mainly. Daniel, thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Need to tweak your pricing, you think, with some things. Yes, it's always a tweaking progress. Just go through, review, have a look, and then make adjustments as you go. Dark Moon Fair is off. I did spot that one, Commander Bond. So I'm thinking levelling with Jahwakening and possibly a little bit with Erfen as well would be useful. We also have a PvP brawl to do on Samadan, and very nearly we can do that on Jahwakening because he's actually level 119 now. So we've made good progress on him. If we can get him to 120, then that's 2 characters I can do at 120 for the PvP brawl, which is pretty good. Good evening, Itsy Misses. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's go with all of this. 37,000 in the mail. I'll open those up first. And then we'll check on Erfen, because I believe he's got some sales as well. So we'll have a look at those. Just go through all of that. We do have some sales have just come in. So we'll just check those on our Brutosaur. Was it just the Spice Snapper? Let's have a look. Yeah, 3 lots of Spice Snapper. 73 gold each. 3 large meals there. Pretty good. Samuel, thanks for stopping by. Good evening, Nix. I am on early tonight. Starting an hour early so I can finish an hour early so I can get some decent rest tonight. That's the plan anyway, Nix. How are you doing, Nix? I've seen you online whilst I've been on in the mornings. So good to see you here on a Sunday evening. Hope you're doing well. Stylish Lux, thanks for stopping by. And Valioria, good evening to you too. Thank you both for stopping by. We're just going through, checking out auctions at the moment. Now I did list most of this on this morning, so we have everything freshly listed. Very good, thank you, Nix. Just going to run through everyone's auctions at the moment. We're currently sitting at 2.1 million on Samadan, which is a nice amount indeed. If we look at TSM overall, we had a steady climb up over the last few months, particularly April, May and June have been a nice steady incline because we haven't really had to buy much in the way of tokens, and I've been making sure I haven't spent too much. And so let's have a look at the last 7 days. Let's have a quick look at that. Oh, that doesn't change. Oh no, we've changed this one. Last 7 days. There's the graph. So that's pretty decent. John, thank you very much for the resubscribe. 3 months in a row. Good evening to you. Let's see some Chef's Hats, Brutal Love, and any other emotes you care to throw in. Thank you very much for your continued support. Really do appreciate it. You're just looking at our gold over the last week, which is pretty reasonable, I would say. Looking at that. Saying a total profit of 74,000, average profit per day of 12,000. We'll have a look in the detailed sales when I do my end of month review, which will be coming up. I'm going to record that tomorrow, so that should come up early in the week. Should get the YouTube video for that going. Should be pretty good. Our TSM file got corrupted 2 days ago. Took a long time to fix all your stuff, and now it kind of feels refreshing to have it all neat. That's a good idea. I know it can be frustrating sometimes when you do lose all your data. It happened to me at the beginning of BfA. Oops, that was the wrong button to press. But it is quite nice to just go through and restart everything from scratch. It gives you kind of like a refresh and a clean up, really. Kind of enforced, but it's pretty good. The Register FM, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Thank you very much. Kind of you to say so. We're just going through all our gold making at the moment. So I had a look at Samadan, our main character, with our enchanting and tailoring and cooking. Let's go over to Erfen and see how he's done, because he's our main secondary seller. So have a look. Sunday fun day, something like that, definitely. Sherlock, you're new here, call you Andy if you like. Okay, I was going to say the register. Okay, Andy, no problem, I'll try and connect the two up. So we're going to have a look at Erfen. Even though he's not my highest, he's my next highest in terms of gold making. You got to implement all the changes you had planned on making, but never the time to do, or took the time to do. Yes, that's very true. Looking red today. Certainly we've got our, what is it, Dragon Ball Z t-shirt today. So that's the, I can't remember if that says Go or Turtle in kanji, and there's a great big one on the back as well. So let's have a look at Erfen. We have some decent sales here, 36,000. That's a nice amount as well, almost the same as Samadan. And a lot of that is through Sinister Combatants gear, mainly leather, although there's one mail there. We also have some good sales of the Shimmer Scale diving helmet, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of those. Quite happy with that. And a Shimmer Scale vest, which is pretty nice. Lizard GM and Mushy, thanks for stopping I hope you're doing very well today. I am extremely early. I'm an hour early, Mushy. So we've just started 8 minutes ago. Come here. Yes, basically. I've never seen Dragon Ball Z, but I do know the references. So how's Erfen going on leatherworking? He's doing pretty well. We've got some good sales here, 36,000. So I would say he's on a par with Samadan. Sometimes the enchanting and tailoring takes ahead, but he's doing well. If we open up his mail, we'll have a look at his total gold, which he's got over the past few months, and he is looking at 574,000 just himself, and then Erfen's at 2.1 million, not Erfen, Samadan's at 2.1 million. Scorchane, how are you? Doing very well, thank you very much. It's been a glorious weekend, so I've spent lots of time with the family, been really nice. How about yourself? You've recently seen them both, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z again, have you? Okay. I had time to watch them for a long time, sadly. No worries, Nix. I mean, I'm only on once a week now, so it's good to be on, and we can catch up on everyone's gold making, see how everyone's doing. really need to get on the gold making grind. Well, if it's a grind, then maybe not. It's always try and find the fun in anything. So if it's too much of a grind, I would suggest find a way that you can make it fun. To fair, you only just come back and you're leveling tunes to 120 now. That's pretty good. I think having more tunes at 120 gives you more chances at, say, professions and more opportunities to capitalise on things. But it does mean a lot more characters to maintain and keep on top of, with reputations and what like. No idea what your main would be these days. Well, for me it's easy. Samadan's been my one main since vanilla, really. Spent loads of time with mum and daughter yesterday. Both of them were celebrating their birthdays. Oh, congratulations, Scoreshane's family. Happy birthday to both of them. Hope they're doing well. So we're going to have a look at... Should we have a look at Jahwakening? I'm not expecting any sales because I've not really done a lot on him. So let's just pop on over. So we had 36 and 36 roughly, so about 70,000 total in gold tonight. Oh, Andy, thank you very much for the follow. Very kind of you. And Centre Mid, thank you also for the follow. How do you get the rank 3 recipes if you're doing professions on low levels? Follow the tooltips for each of the characters. If you're talking about the Sinister Combatants rank 3s, then you do need the Mark of Honour, which you can do Battlegrounds at under 120. It's just more efficient to do the PvP brawls when they're up. What did I miss there? Looking good on Erfen. Yes, definitely. He's definitely good. The more 120, the more rep you need. Yes, exactly. You don't basically stay. They're rep gated. Oh, right. Okay. Reputation workers. They're rep gated. Rank 3 recipes if you're doing reputation on low levels. Yes, exactly. So to get the reputation on some things, you look at the tooltip, and a lot of them are reputation required. Some professions need them more than others, so it does depend on which one you've got. But leatherworking, for one, didn't need too much investment to get straight into making gold, thankfully. I mustn't stay too long up here because we got drafted the 10 lands on Jahwakening, so we want to make most of that. So I'm just going to quickly check the gold and then go back to everyone else, make sure they're restocked. I was checking on Elmorte actually. As my Transmute master, he definitely needs some attention, so I'm going to add him into the mix. I did starting some work on him earlier. Let's just go out because he was quite pivotal to my 1 to 5 million gold challenge. So even at level 84, he was able to contribute quite a lot into the gold. You got a lot of mats from you on leatherworking. Yes, I probably spotted quite a few of your name on purchases. You have a 120 Death Knight quite now. Not really enjoying it as much. Okay, well, find a character that you really do enjoy, and go with that. Always make sure it's fun. Enchanting, tailoring, alchemy, and jewel crafting needs revereds. Yeah, so those could be the tricky ones. Enchanting, tailoring make a good combination, and then you could, I guess, combine another character with alchemy and jewel crafting. That would be quite an efficient way of doing that. Coralin, thank you very much for using your Prime. 2 months. Thank you ever so much for your support. Really do appreciate it. Let's see some Oreos, Brutosaurs, and a bit of everything in the chat. Thank you very much for your support. I'm going to have a quick look at Erfen. I'm thinking I might relocate, not Erfen, Elmorte. We might relocate Elmorte to the Pandarian lands, because we could do with doing a few transmutes and things. Where are we at the moment? Because we have a lot of the materials. Now I believe Jahwakening has... I've got some of the Spirits of Harmony here. I do need some Golden Lotus, which we can do a transfer with those. And I've got a lot of the things I need for Alchemy. I was having a look at this morning. Will Webster, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. And Commander Bond, wow, thank you. Wow, look at that. Using your Prime for 12 months. That's quite the achievement. Thank you very much. You get to gold chef's hat status. Thank you ever so much for a whole year of support. That's amazing. Thank you very much. Here's all the emotes. even a couple of tier 2 and 3 ones. Thank you ever so much. Why did that come up now? I wonder. But thank you very much nonetheless. Very much appreciated. I was just having a look here at the Alchemy for transmutation mainly, and we can make a lot of these apart from the Golden Lotus. So if we got a load of Golden Lotus, we'd be in quite a good position here. Oh, that's very kind of you, Commander Bond. We don't have Alexandrite, but Jahwakening does, so we need to get that out of the bank. So let's go do that now. Let's quickly swap over and come back to that, because I want Elmorte to be my alchemist transmute master for most of this, and do just the main transmutes. At the moment we can only do up to Pandarian level, but there are some nice sales to be had there. So let's go through, let's just quickly do this. Don't want to spend too long on it because we'll come back to Jahwakening with some levelling requirements. So from the bank, we need to go to the reagent bank. Alexandrite's the green one, so I need that. I'm going to pop that in the guild bank. Let's put it down at the bottom here and pop that all in there, and then we'll quickly log out and go back to Elmorte, and we'll have a look at what we can do from the transmute side of things. No Fear DK, thanks for stopping by. For start, and want to say thanks for your videos and setup on TSM, help you a lot, but got to know, have I ever got an item that you can't get into TSM as it doesn't exist on Wowhead, etc.? I've not had that one. Usually everything just exists in my bags before I put it on, so that's the main way I get everything on. Marsbeth, thank you very much, 10 months in a row, very much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, lots of emotes in the chat for Marsbeth. Thank you for your support. And Mysteria, thank you also. And sorry, I didn't forget you, Pink Hearts. I'll come jump in there in a moment. And let's just have a look. Let's throw some more emotes in for Mysteria. Thank you very much for your support. And what was your question? What would be the most profitable professions to start with when you have a fresh 120 and only one character? A lot of people do well with inscription. That would be a good one to start with. Blacksmithing and leatherworking don't require too much in terms of reputation to get started, but you do need the marks of honour for the sinister gear, and that's all going to change soon as well, so it might not be that useful. Mushy says a skinner, which yes, any of the gathering professions would be useful. So skinning and herb gathering and mining would get you some direct income fairly simply and easily. You could start with that. Maybe you could combine that with leatherworking. Leatherworker and skinner is always a good combination. My personal favourite though is enchanter and tailor, but you will need to invest quite heavily into old recipes and getting your reputation for mainly enchanting and also tailoring as well. So I would say it depends how much you want to carry on playing that character and which professions you enjoy as well. Don't forget that. Always make sure it's something that you relate to and you think might be quite good fun. But thank you all for coming in with your subs and chats and questions. Really appreciated. So we're going to just go and take that. Where's that Alexandrite gone? There it is. So we're going to take up all of that. So we've got enough for everything except we need Golden Lotus. So we're going to head on over to the... We can check the auction house, but I don't think there's a lot here. Timewalking is a healer at the moment. Sorry, a bit quiet. No worries, Mushy. How's the Timewalking going? I hope you're having fun. You love skin farming on your Demon Hunter. Yeah, it can be quite rapid on the Demon Hunter. Quite like watching and listening to someone play WoW whilst I'm playing. No problems, Andy. A lot of people do that whilst they're doing things like the Bracer Shuffle as well, simply because it's something you can have on in the background, a bit like sort of WoW radio or something along those lines. We're just going to have a look at the price of Golden Lotus and everything. Let me have a look. Favourite shopping. Let's have a look at all of this. See if there's anything cheap on at the moment. I don't have a lot of gold on me. 5,700. So Not a massive amount, but we can just build this up over time. So looking at the things here, Golden Lotus is the main thing that I'm looking at. Now it has been quite pricey for quite a while. Mat cost there at 161, average purchase price of 184, but we can get 2 from a Spirit of Harmony. And Spirit of Harmony here at 200 gold, so the actual price of a Golden Lotus would be 100 gold based off that price of Spirit of Harmony. That's actually a really good price of Spirit of Harmony. I already have 75 on me, but let's see if I can afford a few of these. Let's get the 6 here, if we can afford them. That's down to 4,500. I don't want to go too low. Let's take the 210. Let's leave it at that. We could maybe put a cheeky bid on this 6, see if we can get them for 201. Let's try that and leave that at that. That'll do for now. And then we can go over to Pandarian and get ourselves set up, and let's find something that can fly. There we go. Now where are they all? They're over here. There we go. Need to AFK DPS those. Timewalkings, yeah, I mean, getting the badges and the mount is always pretty good. Said a couple of weeks ago that when you have made your first million, the second is so much easier, but right now you just hit 2 million, and I have to say the second was much harder. Interesting. And why would you say that was? Would you say because the market's changed since your first million, or was it that you were trying different things out or investing in different markets? You had some prep for 8.2, got 2,000 Expulsum and 1,000 Veils Crystals. Okay, that would explain it then, definitely. That's a good investment though, definitely. Good evening, Bullseye and Kiwi Mace, thank you both for stopping by. And Tordal7, thanks for stopping by. First time tuning in live, well, you're very welcome. Hope you're doing well. Have you read any of the Warcraft novels? I have read Before the Storm, and I've also been occasionally reading the collector's edition novella. I've been reading that live on stream, which has been quite good fun. We might be able to do a bit of that later tonight if people are interested. Let's first, where's Pandaria? That's down this side, isn't it? Or it's over this side, in fact. Let me remind myself. Monk Trainer. Oh no, we can't go this way, can we? Do we have to go through the portal now? We do, don't we? That's unfortunate. Wrong direction. Is it not needed to have complementary professions to your class? Not necessarily, Pink Hearts. Pick something that's... I mean, obviously sometimes a leather worker on a leather wearer can be useful, but you can always transfer most of the stuff over to other characters. Rumblefar, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's in the Mage Tower now, isn't it? It's moved. You found it hard to get the second mill too, but you're starting to play less at the time. Yes, there's probably other factors involved, isn't there? Let me just get myself in here. I don't think this will fit through the gap, so let's go through here. I'll go through this way. Doing good, started an NA account, playing on Seathrift RAM. Oh, excellent. Are you going to do some Loot Appraiser challenges with her? That should be cool. Same here, you're stuck between 800k and a million, but building up a good stock. I think it's because you finally feel like you have enough liquid capital to make investments. It could be that. And then you're obviously making a lot of investments, so suddenly your stock levels are increasing, but your actual raw gold may not be increasing quite as much. That could be a factor, definitely. Plenty of noodles. Leveling alts. I will be doing a little bit because we have the Darkmoon Fair up at the moment, so we can get a little bit of a bonus that way. What I would like to do at this point, though, is although I used to be able to do quite a nice little routine. Not that's the wrong one. I want to do something that can fly. There we go. I used to do quite a nice little route with the Ghost Iron Ore round here, but I won't do that today. What I'm going to do is actually just fly over. It's probably easier to just fly myself. I'll just head off in this direction and get myself parked in the Valley of the Four Winds. That's going to be my main parking spot. Same as it is with Jahwakening, because Jahwakening's got the farm in order. It would be quite nice with Elmorte to get a farm going on him as well. But we're just going to head on over Vale of Eternal Blossoms. That's where we want to head. Slightly north, actually. Let's go up this way. So what we want to do here is get ourselves into the temple that's up here, which the Shrine of 7 Stars, that's the one. And then we want to get ourselves, here is our Hearthstone, and that will be a good point for me to go through, do things like the Spirit of Harmony, and get all the other things like that. Ghost Iron Ore, isn't Halfhill better for that? I haven't tried Halfhill for it. I mean, Ghost Iron Ore, I got a decent amount in the Jade Forest. Oh, there's a flight point just down there. Let's just grab that whilst I'm here. Literally just over the top of it. I can just jump down here. Where are you? There we are. Actually, we could probably just fly from here to there, and that'll make it a bit easier. Don't forget your Dark Moon Fair bus. Exactly. We do need to do that if we're going to do any sort of levelling. See, this is the weird thing. We've now gone down here. And I wanted to go up there. So the flight routes aren't exactly straightforward here. But we would like to do the farm at some point here. But we're not going to do that just yet. Just going to get ourselves set up. Get some alchemy set up here. So what have we got? Lots of Vale of Eternal Blossoms. We have a fair amount of Ghost Iron Ore here. Another load along here. So a couple of little clusters. Looking at Valley of the Four Winds though, there's a definite good route around here. Could certainly do that as well. This route, you've got a miner parked here. Yeah, I could see this route being useful. There's a bit of a sparse gap there. The thing I liked about the Jade Forest was that I could do a really nice route around here and then go around these islands and get all the rich deposits, hopefully. I don't need Ghost Iron Ore at the moment. I did have a fair amount of it already, but it's something to think about as something to farm up on. Now we do need to go over here to the Spirit of Harmony vendor. But I'm just going to get myself set up for my Hearthstone and everything. Go lie key. What's that, Will Webster? How many ores did you farm those? A lot. Oh, right, okay. You do herbs planting in Halfhill Farm. Yes, Jahwakening has those, which is pretty good. You've got cheap, have you, Nix? Super cheap. Oh, the Alani farm. Ah, right, okay. Yes, I haven't tried that yet. I've heard about it. Okay, we're going to make this my home. There we go. And then we're going to go and have a look outside, I think, mainly. Oh, we need a guild bank. Actually, now I need to remember where this is. I believe it's upstairs and to the right, if memory serves. From last time. I'm still getting myself familiarised with this area. That's 120. There's the bank. Guild bank is over here. This one's a bit easier to reach actually. Let's go to this one. So we picked up that. That's fine. Okay, so we should have everything we need. So let's have a look at what what golden lotus we can get out of our Spirits of Harmony. Dedicated miner parked in Halfhill and the Vale. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea actually. I think I could be doing the same with Elmorte. Get the farm sorted, get myself up planting herbs. That should be a good start really. Slipshod, how are you? Starting on a new server, I was considering levelling 80 to 90 either by farming Ghost Iron or Cata Herbs for Vile of the Sands mats instead of just power leveling. Anyone try it before? Well, I can tell you that Elmorte here has done the majority of his levelling since 80, doing the Ghost Iron ore farm. So we're at 84 at the moment. So it certainly is viable in a casual way of slowly leveling up, certainly. So right, let's have a look at the standard interface for this. So, looking at this, Spirits of Harmony, we need... Where's Golden Lotus? So we get 2 Golden Lotus for 1 Spirit of Harmony. And Golden Lotus at the moment is coming in at 164 gold. And my Spirit of Harmony at the moment is coming in at under 200 gold. If I need the Ghost Iron Ore, I can make a deal. I'm certainly would be interested in that, Nix. What kind of price would you be looking at? I would take anything under 10 gold, I believe my Ghost Iron Ore price is. Yeah, my mat cost is currently 10 gold. So, Dara Lips, thank you very much for the follow. You leveled with pet battles. Even better. Do it regularly, plant some herbs in Halfhill, Spirit of Harmony or Trillium Seeds. Yeah, those are both good as well. There's lots of different options there. How many cats do I have? I just got your first kitten 2 weeks ago. Oh, brilliant. We have 2. We have Oreo here, who you're just seeing his belly fur at the moment. There's his face, just turning in. And we have the other one, Cookie, who's not currently here at the moment. She must be upstairs. She used to be in the stream quite a lot, but these days she tends to keep herself upstairs. But kittens can be interesting work. They're just coming into themselves, certainly. So Golden Lotus. Let's get some of this. How many do we need? How many could we buy? Maximum amount would be 150, which we don't need that many. So we're going to go something a little bit more. So let's try 20 Golden Lotus. That will take 10 Spirits of Harmony. Let's up that to 40. 40 Golden Lotus. Let's do that. And then we can have a look at what we can actually do with our Transmute Mastery. So we can do 40 between Primordial Ruby, River's Heart, Sun's Radiance, and Wild Jade. So they all take Golden Lotus, and I have plenty of the other things as well. So the thing to look at is the profit margins of each of these. Probably a bit of all of them, I imagine. Yeah, by all means, Pink Hearts, if you're on my Discord, I have a special channel just for pet pictures. You're welcome to join in there. The Discord invite is down below on my Twitch channel. Or I think I have a command for it. I'm not sure if it works. Let me have a look. Discord, if I pronounce that correctly. There we go. There's that one. That one bro guy. Thank you very much for 1 year. Wow, amazing. Thank you very much. Lots of people coming through with their 1 year subs. Really, really do appreciate it. That continued support really does mean a lot to me. Thank you very much. You have rubber ducks as pets. Nice. Darkwing Gent, very nice. Let me do this dungeon and we can talk about it. Okay, next, no problem. I'm flexible. And Reese, thank you very much. 6 months with your Prime. Thank you very much indeed. Really do appreciate that. Thank you for your support. So see lots of emotes for you both. Thank you. You posted it. Okay. Thank you, Pink Hearts. I'll have a look off stream, but thank you for sharing. If anyone else likes to look at pet pictures, you have a look at my Discord. There's plenty on there, including some lovely ones of Oreo and Cookie, and even one of Dotty, my chicken. It's been stuck, sort of. Does it? Alright, interesting. So let's have a look at these. Primordial Ruby, crafting cost of 239. But look at that. So why is that so expensive? That's because the Golden Lotus times 1 is coming in at 161. So we probably want to change our Golden Lotus price looking at that. Lunacat, thank you very much for the follow. So let's go into TSM. What we need to do here, if this is the way we're going to get our Golden Lotus, we could have a look at our crafting reports, materials, Golden Lotus, here we are. So it's saying 161, but we can also get this by doing, it says convert DB market, but what we can do is get it from the vendor. So we could do the price of, now what would it be? Would it be the mat price of golden Spirit of Harmony? Would it be mat price or average buy price? Let's have a look. What have we got in our bags? We'll have a look and compare these two. We'll come up with a formula for this. That's something that's going to work. So Spirit of Harmony has a average buy price actually of 283, so that's no good. So mat cost is probably better if we go with that. Mat cost of Spirit of Harmony, why is that 199? We could have a look at that as well. Just to confirm all of these. So we're just going to follow the trail of this and see where it leads us. So Spirit of Harmony is coming in. Okay, so we've got a formula here for Spirit of Harmony. The minimum between the average buy of Motes of Harmony times 10 or average buy or DB market price. Okay. So that's an option there. So would you do min crafting average buy? That could be an option because this is our Spirit of Harmony price does actually include the convert price, because that's what the average buy of Motes of Harmony times 10 is. So we've included that there. So if we just take the mat price of Spirit of Harmony, we need to find the ID of that. So the easiest way is usually to just look on Wowhead. So I'm just going to bring up a separate tab of that. Or Undermine Journal, actually. Let's do the Undermine Journal because it's slightly lighter weight in terms of website. So, Spirit of Harmony. There we go. So we look at that. I'm looking here. I'll bring the tab over here so we can have a look here. So we're looking at Spirit of Harmony. If we just came here and hover over, where was it? Spirit of Harmony. I need to look at the tooltip for it, really. Can't quite see it because my screen isn't quite big enough. There we go, 76061. So that's the item ID of Spirit of Harmony. So if we go back to our Golden Lotus here, Golden Lotus. So we want to add in, let's go inside this bracket, and we want to include the mat price of, let's do brackets here. Now I believe it would be item colon, paste in the number there, 76061. And we're going to divide that by 2 because you can get 2 for every one of that. So if we take that and put another bracket on the other side so that it's just all enclosed in one thing after the comma, does that produce a valid string? It looks like it might do. So I would expect this now. There it is. Golden Lotus has now changed to 99 gold and 73. So that's half the price of our Spirit of Harmony, which was 199. So that works. Let's close that one down. Just minimize that. Got all screens everywhere here. There we go. So that would be my price of Golden Lotus at the moment, given this method of getting it, if we were to take this. So that would mean if we then have a look at our crafting, it's the transmutes we're looking at the moment. Transmute? No, transmute. Oh no, this is smelting. This is the wrong profession. Hold on, let's go back. Transmute. Well, there we go. Alchemy of Pandarian. So we've got things like, let's clear this queue actually. There we go. So we've got Primordial Ruby and River's Heart, Sun's Radiance. Those are all a reasonable profit, not a massively high sale rate. And then we've also got Living Steel's the good one. We've got one of those on at the moment. And Wild Jade is the best profit here. But to get a good spread of these, I would want to have a number of them. Now, if we look at my group I have for this, the Panther stuff does require a number of each. So if we did a restock on that, it would be 5 River's Hearts, 5 Sun's Radiance, and 5 Primordial Rubies. That's because you need 5 for the... the Panthers? That's what we need those for. but occasionally single sales of things like the wild jade would also be useful. Your message is being checked by mods, is it? Darkwing, what did you type? Good evening, Sensors. I hope you're doing well. How's your Sunday going? Did you have a monthly summary stream today? Hope it went well if you did. Or is that going to be later? So we're just having a look at these. I'm thinking I would need more wild jades because I can get a good price for those. So I would maybe do 5 each of these if I was to look at this. And I'd probably up these numbers to 10 of each. So if we just have a look at our groups, because we can do quite a few of these. Potion of Luck is also another interesting one. I thought I already had some, but let me just check that. Potion of Luck isn't a massive seller. They have changed it though, haven't they? I know it doesn't give what it used to give, but a market value of 1,200 is quite a lot. Solid mailboxes today, pretty good. We had about 70,000 between Erfen and Samadan, so pretty nice. Okay, next, no problem. How many stacks do I want to have on what's my average price at the moment? So my average price at the moment is 10 gold, Nix. And I'm happy to take, well, it depends how much you've got, but I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to convert them into something like living steel eventually. So I'll take, how much have you got, and we'll see what we can do from there. Probably a wrong spell word that got fagged, potentially. Good evening, Gold. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. So I'm not sure about this potion of luck. It did get changed. I remember that. Not very lucky after all, which means it isn't. But it can be used for, I believe it's Potion Master needs Potion of Luck. I can't remember which one it is. So a crafting cost of 99 gold isn't particularly expensive. Probably worth giving it a go. We'll have a look. And let's keep that in for the moment. So let's up these to 10 and Wild Jade to 10 as well. So go into my groups. It is grey now. It's not used it's not the same as the Potion of Treasure Finding in Cataclysm, but it is used for, I believe it's Potion Mastery, so it's quite an easy one for that. 30 stacks and 8 gold per stack. Wow, that's quite a lot. One of the Alchemy Masteries in stacks of 2. Yes, exactly, Commander Bond. I would go for that next. If you want to do a cash on delivery to Samadan, and then we can work it out that way, I'm happy with that. 30 stacks would suit me. I could certainly turn that investment into something on Elmorte here. It'll be a good start. Yeah, it is used for a quest. So let's have a look at our groups here. So Panther stuff. River's Heart, Sun's Radiance and Wild Jade. Do we have this because I've got 4 in the guild vault perhaps? Or none on the auction house. So let's just have a look at the group operations for these. Panther stuff 5s. 5 of each crafting. Let's change this. We want 10 of each. Let's change that to 10 of each. Now why was the Wild Jade only at 4? Did we have some on us? Let's have a look. It said we had some in the guild vault. Don't believe we have any actually on us. No, nothing in there. We'll have a look though. Let's go back. Let's go ahead this way and see what it is. Is there a Drossfire invasion at the moment? Okay, interesting gold. Is that on EU? Definitely would be useful on Jahwakening and probably Erfen as well, if we can get the Dark Moon Fair going as well. Oh, excellent. Thank you, Gold. We'll have a look in a moment. I'm in the wrong place. I need to go to the guild vault. Let's go up the steps. Let's work this out. Just going to follow through and get Elmorte into a better gold making position. First time on here, so I have to ask, what am I talking about? Given you gold or give in your gold or stack and make them grow. Pretty much no fear DK. So what we're doing here is we are taking our Transmute Mastery of Alchemy and we're going to we're going to make River's Heart, Wild Jade, Sun's Radiance, and Primordial Ruby mainly, because these are used in the Panther recipes, and we're going to sell them in stacks of 5, but I want to double the amount I'm making. But what I also want to do is, the Wild Jade has the same crafting operation here, so I would expect to make more than one of them, but at the moment it's just saying one here. Whoops, I didn't actually mean to click that, but that's a good idea actually. Whilst we've got that clicked, we'll have a look where everything is. So we've got 4 in the guild vault according to that, so let's go over and have a look at that. Oh, next invasion is in 5 minutes. Oh, okay. Is it not? Is it not actually here yet? We can have a look at the map in a moment. So, Wild Jade. Can't see it there. It's in the enchanting, I imagine. There it is. Not quite hidden. So I'll take those 4. And then let's have a look. EU has Drustvar now for 3 hours. We can have a look. Not sure if I can have a look here. Let's have a look. Gold Terrace, Drustvar. Not sure if I can see this because I'm aren't shown because I'm below level 110. Yeah, that would make sense. We'll come back to that in a moment. I'll have a look when we're on one of our other characters. So we need to go over to our... change our groups now for the moment. Let's get this into a position and then we can probably go over to Jahwakening and have a look there. So let's say 50k on 30 stacks of Ghost Iron Ore total. Let me have a look. So 30... what's that? 30 times 200 times 8... 48,000, I'd say 50,000 would be a nice round number, because that'll certainly be less than my 10 gold average. Yep, I'll go for that, Nix. 50,000, it's a deal. So if you send them to Samadan on cash on delivery, might have to do it in 2 ones. Mail it to Samadan, yeah, he's got all the money. And then I'll convert it and see if we can make some seed money for Elmorte with it. See if we can take that 50k and turn it into something bigger for Elmorte. That'll be a nice little challenge there. So let's have a look. Things we need to make. We need to change our group. So we change that to 10 of each. So if we now have a look, actually, and go on to our Alchemy, clear this queue and restock it, I should at least see doubles on River's Heart, and Sun's Radiance and Primordial Ruby. Now there should have been another one, I thought. Let me just check. Sun's Radiance, River's Heart. Yeah, those are the ones. But Wild Jade is still only in making 5 of them. Why would that say 5? When I've only got 5. Oh, right, okay, make 5 to get 10 total. Okay, that makes total sense. Add up the math, and that makes sense. Okay, so, because we've got 5 on us, we only need to make 5 to make a total of 10. There we go. That would make sense. So, this would potentially be a 6,400 gold profit if we made all of these and sold all of these, which would be a good start for Elmorte here, because he's only got 2,800 gold left. So let's go through and do all of these. $10k per COD, what's that? You got mail in 1 hour's time on 7. Thank you, Nix. We'll have a check of that later. Now we've got some good procs here. 1 River's Heart times 2 there, and another one there. Okay, so that's a good start. Any other transmute procs? Oh, you can't see them actually. Let's move the chat window up a little bit. Or we could take Oreo's camera off as he's disappeared. There we go. Then I can move that back down. There we go. So, River's Heart, Wild Jade. Let's go through all of these. Happiest Fun Rock, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, it's stuck. Let's see if we can unstick it by doing a reload. / reload. There we go. Mr. Viator, thank you very much for stopping by. I want to thank you. Reset your inscription profession group in TSM based off my Tailor and Deep Dive. It seems to be earning you a lot more gold since the change. Oh, very nice. Glad it worked out for you. You have too much and can't use it, or the time to use it. Okay, well, it'll be a good start for Elmorte here, so thank you for that. Let's try this again. There we go, Transmute Wild Jade coming through. And then Sun's Radiance, 10 of these. So this is my start back into the gold making side for Elmorte as a Pandarian level Transmute Master Alchemist. So we're doing mainly the Panther stuff first. I do have one living steel on that might sell, might not. And then we've got some various... I'm not going to do the potions at this point. We're focusing on transmutes. Primal Diamond seems like a good one, but a 0.03 sale rate isn't particularly good. And we also have the Riddler Steel here, which is a particularly good one at 700. So we've already done one of those at the moment, so I'm going to have to keep that in target for the moment. Alchemy of Cataclysm, there's an interesting one there for 98,000. What else did we get? Another ×2 there. So a couple of extra procs on that, which is quite nice. So let's post these on. Now I'd love to help a Shadow Song player. No problem, Nix. Glad to have a fellow Shadow Song player on the stream. So let's go over to auctioning and run a post scan of these. These should probably go on in stacks of 5 for a decent price, hopefully. 259, 266. Wild Jade's a good price there at 499. River's Heart's quite cheap at 181. So going 2 stacks of 5 here. Primordial Ruby, 2 stacks of 5. Wild Jade. Okay, let's just go through these one by one. 145 profit on those and those. Primordial Ruby. Take those on. Wild Jade. 1 stack of 5, 2 stacks of 5. There we go. So that's a good start for Elmorte. Get him into the mix for gold making. Long Boy Island iced tea. Happy face rock sounds like something you throw at someone's face. Bacon Bits, how are you? Thanks for coming by. I had a lovely week, thank you very much. How about yourself? Sadly, our time are sent on our side. What does that mean? Sadly, is that your time isn't on our site? I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. But we're going to pop over to... Let's go over to Jahwakening next. So we've got some... we don't have the time. Oh, yes. Okay, yes. That is true. Hey, Moggs, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I've had a lovely week. Thank you very much. How about yourself? We're just going through our characters now. We've introduced Elmorte back into our gold making mix. So we're doing Transmute Mastery on Alchemy at the Pandarian level for the moment. See if we can gain a little bit of gold this way. Time isn't on his side. Yes, Daniel, I think that was the final translation. But thank you for that. Creox TV, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. So let's have a look. Let's think before we go into Jahwakening, because we'll need to make the most of this. So we need to do the Dark Moon Fair. We've already got the potion active. Okay, let's go inside and do this. That'll be easier. Might as well get the rested XP in addition. There we go. Right, let's log out. Come back to you a bit later, but over to Jahwakening next. So we're going to do check on the invasion. Hopefully see if we can get ourselves to much closer to 119. That should be good. Little tiny question. Do you mind if I ask? No problem, Sammy Luck. If there's anyone who would like to join in on this Drustvar Invasion, EU Alliance, they're more than welcome. Just shout out in chat and I can start a group up. So we're just going to go over, what have I got? Draft of 10 lands is still active. We need to go back to Stormwind. Let's go this way. And go to the Dark Moon Fair. I believe I've still got a ticket on me. If not, I'll have to buy them. I think I keep selling them, which is a bit of a mistake. Let's go through here. to Stormwind. Let's go through here. So we're going to go and get ourselves a maximum reputation buff and XP buff, hopefully, along with the heirlooms and things we already have on us. That should give us a good boost. We're already 1/3 of the way through 119, so we're almost at 120. Flying. We can fly ourselves, which is easy. Let's head over this way. Excuse me one moment. That's a bit better. Right. Over to the Dark Moon Fair. Where's the portal person? Over by the auction house. And take me to the fair staging area. Thank you very much. Where can you go to learn how to edit and write your own operation thread? You want to be able to customize the posting prices yourself. So the TSM blog have all the different auction prices and strings on their website. So if you have a look at, let me see if I can find it. Something like pricing sources. Price sources explained. Here we go. This is a good start in terms of various operations in the price sources. That link there. That goes through average buy and all the different ones. And then operations themselves. There's another one for this. What have we got here? Not operations, perhaps. What would it be? Is it strings? Not import strings. Top groups. No, I'm not sure which one we have there. There's a TSM help in there, which gives you the TSM sources and price sources, and what I'm looking for is the actual different things here. Turns bank, Goldmaking, back use, restock help. No, that's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is all the different commands you can do, like min, max, average and all that. Let me have a think. There we go. Price source explained. We've done that one, Jack. We were looking at the other one that went through all the different operations and things. But thanks for stopping by, Jack. Hope you're doing well. You got your VIP working there as well. Thankfully we've got that all sorted for you. I'd managed to do that off stream. So thanks for stopping by, Jack. Good to see you. But it's something like that I was thinking of. If you want to customize the posting price of a certain group, how do you separate that from the rest? The posting price of a certain group. So basically you have a specific operation just for that one group would be what you do, if I understand you correctly, Sammy Lock. So basically say there was something you wanted to do here, so TSM, and you go into here and you go into, say, living steel, and the group operation on that is living steel 4s and 10s. If we change that and wanted to change the operation for this, we could do a different one in there if we wanted to, by just changing the values here, like using crafting, DB region market average, and change the percentages there for that particular group. And if we want to do a different operation, you could even just take the operation there and say, look at that one living steel 10 by 4s, copy it and make it slightly different, and then in that group assign it to a different operation, the one you newly copied. That would work too. Dupe an operation and change it, and just that group. Yes, that's exactly what I just said, Darkwing. So we're on the same wavelength. That's good to know. Custom prices. There we go. Thank you, Nix. Was that the one I was looking for? Fixed gold amount. Yes, that's the one. And that's got all the different price sources. So it was the one above, and then price sources explained, average, and all that. So those are the main list of different ways you can look at things. Because then you've got min, max, and convert, and all the different operations there. So that should work. There we go. Let me just run through this because I'm not making the most of my time here. Just already do it through a window. Okay, fantastic. What did I miss on coming in? There we go, got everything there. I think the four most important price sources you should understand are DB market, DB region market average, average buying crafting. Yes, I totally echo what Jack just said. Those would definitely be the ones I would focus on. Can I link my hexweave cloth formula? Yep, certainly. I think I can do it through Jahwakening. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Materials. Now my hexweave cloth, I think, is based off of the price of my sumptuous fur. I do a 1-to-1 conversion for it. Yes, so it's average buy of sumptuous fur. That's how I get most of mine through doing the garrison work orders. And given a fully upgraded up tailoring emporium, then one sumptuous fur is one hexweave cloth, roughly. The Gorgon fly trap, I got so much of that, I don't really count the price of that. I'll pop that in the chat. If you want to use that, you're more than welcome to you. No problem, Andy. Glad you are. Did I bring food? Don't go deeper into TSM strings if you're new to it. Yeah, take it slowly and work your way through it. That's what I did. I didn't even do a lot of the functions in TSM. First thing I did was just try and work out how to make a group, and then an operation, and then I slowly went up from there. Viewed max follower in building and the daily cooldown on it. Yeah, pretty much. Let's go have a look. What should we do today? Shall we do the carousel or the roller coaster? I do like the roller coaster. That's quite easy to do. So we'll do that. Let's get ourselves a ride ticket book, because I seem to keep on selling them. Let's go get myself some tickets. Is that in an operation? Old World Mass Sell. There it is. That's the problem. Let's just go into this. Groups. Old World Mass Sell. Dark Moon Fair ticket. That should not be in there. Dark Moon Ride ticket. Remove item. There we go. Then we can jump on. Enjoy the buff as it goes through. Oh, and we've run out of the other buff as well, so we need to do that as well. Okay, Commander Bond, have a lovely reception. Hope it goes well. The moment you understand those prices, then everything will fall into place and you can start making your own operations. Yes, pretty much. No problem, no fear, DK. Hopefully if it's useful. I won't be able to check it myself. TS operation for hexweave bags with the garrison. Oh yes, there was that one. I remember reading that one. Let me just check this one off site. There we go. Oh, Zynik and Shayra's link. Yes, definitely. They are definite. Shayra's stuff is definitely worth looking at. That's a good link indeed. She explains it very well. Yeah. Good evening, Speckett. Hope you're doing well. Doing some guild achievements. How are you? I'm doing very well, thank you very much. We're just going through and we're getting ourselves ready to do a little bit of levelling on Jahwakening. I don't think I have another potion on me though. Let me just check that. I think I might have used them all up. I might need to fix that one up, unfortunately. So let's go to Dalaran and then we'll get that sorted from Samadan and we'll get that working, I think. You have the written version of that YouTube. Yeah, that's also useful, I would say, Darkwing, for depending on how you prefer to learn. You've got a group for transmogs that you find in old raids and such. Your server does not buy any of those. You got tired of posting them at regular prices and decide to just throw them in at auction house for 10 to 15% of their price, hoping someone will snipe them or just buy. That's why you asked. Ah, right. Now, Jack, didn't you have a technique for getting rid of transmogs? I believe when you were doing it, you managed to sell them for a percentage quite well. 119 already on Jahwakening. We're doing very well at the moment. Oh, it was for crafted transmog, was it? Okay. Slightly different. Not from dungeon ones. Okay. I'm just going to run this way and park myself by my favourite mailbox. And then we're going to jump over to Samadan and buy up some more of those potions that we need. We need to get ourselves maximising our levelling here. So let's just jump over here. Psynock, how are you? On this hot Sunday, it's doing very well, thank you very much. I'm really enjoying the weather this weekend. Managed to get out into it and into the garden. Spend some time with the family, which is quite nice. Transmogs is the market you want to avoid the most if you want to make some gold. It is a slow-moving market, that's for sure. You have to have a lot of things on in order to make it worthwhile. Like 1,000 at least. Right, the person I want is it this one? I always forget. Service medal. Here we go. Draft of the 10 lands. So I have 66 on me. Let's buy... Oh yeah, don't actually need that many. Let's just buy one. Although Sinister Combatant Satin Boots have just sold for 6,000. Very nice. I'm going to buy one and send it to Jahwakening. You're not a mailbox. You're a mailbox. There we go. So let's move this over here. Send. Oh, last time I drank this, so I just have to be careful with that. Oh, and some Sinister Satin Braces for 2,300. So Jahwakening can do this one. And we'll send this on over. There we go. And then we'll... Oh, let's move inside before we log out. There we go. Sounds like the Christmas bonus. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so 119 Jahwakening. Let's get this done. Your Sinister gear literally doesn't sell. It's sad. Oh, sorry to hear that, Destrox. For me, it's been very good, especially the tailoring cloaks. Has always been a good one. Trying to understand how to make gold. That's the best step. Exactly, Jack. All solid. Just thinking about it and trying to change things up is always a good start. Right, so we have the Wii buff. We also... there is reputation... experience and reputation gained by 10%, and we also go and drink this for another 10%, and then we're going to go over to Drustvar, where the invasion's on. So we'll have a look at that. Let's go portal-wise. Let's go, I guess we're going to have to go portal room, then Borealis, as our Hearthstone is set into Pandaria. That'll be the quickest way over here, and... Where are we? Here we are. Down here, click on that, and go through here. Only sell tailoring cloaks, and Pepper Freddy told me do some plate Sinister. That also sells. Yeah, I hear blacksmithing is pretty good for sales. I would like to give it a go myself once I get a blacksmith up to that level. Asuna Borealis is over here. Let's go for this one. Yeah, I'm quite comfortable with the weekly amount I have. As long as it's more than a token a month, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm selling to sell about 1 to 2 of your crafted gear every 48 hours. That seem rather slow? No, that'll be about right, Kavina94. What's my actual weekly profit at the moment? I don't know. It depends on month to month. I haven't done one for May. I can't remember what I got for... April. April was quite low, I think, in terms of weekly. Let's have a look. Let's bring up the spreadsheet. I've got it here somewhere. There we go. Let's move this over this side so I can find the spreadsheet under accounting. So if we go to summary for April. Oh, sorry for the big flash of white screen. So looking here on my tailoring... So tailoring profit was quite small, 72. enchanting 127, cooking 116, leatherworking 108, grand total of 470,000 for April, which means a weekly average of about, what's that, 110, no, 120, thereabouts. So that's almost a token, a little bit less than a token per week, which I'm very happy with, definitely, in terms of profit. That's total profit, taking the into account everything else. Yeah, exactly. I'm very happy with that. If I can get that every month, I mean, some months are higher, some are less. I'll do a monthly summary for May next week, so I'll go through and do the same and do another video on YouTube for that. So that'll be coming very soon. Let's go get ourselves over to Drustvar. Now, is anyone interested in joining up as a group on this, or should I just whiz through this myself quite quickly? I'm happy either way. We want to go over this section, so let's go over here, Watchman's Rise. Am I a variety seller, or do I focus on a market? I pretty much focus on professions, Maladal. Occasionally I've got a few transmogs from the various farming that I've done slowly in the past, but it's not my main focus. My main focus is professions, and of that I don't have all the professions. I would like to get all of them. We're going to do a invasion at the moment, Specker, just for levelling up purposes. If anyone does want to do the Drustvar invasion that's on at the moment on EU Alliance. I mean, it should be fairly quick for me to go through it myself anyway. So, war mode off. Dad Freddy. What do I think of the crafted legendary from Legion? Are they worth making now? I would doubt it, Samilok. I certainly, I never really sold any when I was actually playing in Legion. So I would doubt, I'm not sure how much they'd be worth now. I certainly never bothered myself. But maybe I missed a trick there. Yeah, I'll start one up if people are interested. Let's do one. Let's do a, not player versus player, pre-made groups, custom. I'll do start a group. First come, first serve. Samadan play. Oops, can't plays. Wow, we'll do that. I'll list the group up. There we go. If you'd like to join in, they use them on Demon Hunter Twinks. Oh, really? Happy Sunrise. Okay. The boots are worth a token on most realms. Oh, okay. So maybe that was a market I completely missed out on. Let's just do this quest. Taste of Victory. Add that one in. Got another one in there. There we go. And speed farm sets. And they use them for their speed set for druids for farming. Oh, right. Okay. Use Twinking, but not sure about the Legion Legos. MFRO Twinking. 4 is that, I guess. Just 4 tweaking, but just the typing. Legendary boots are used for transmog farmers and boosting twinks, etc. How much time does it take to craft the boots? I don't know, actually. That'd be an interesting one. Ill, Horde and going to Drustvar. Okay, Darkwing. I'm on Alliance, so I'm quite happy if you want to come along and spectate, that's for sure. AP130, thank you very much for the follow. No problem, Gold. Anyone who wants to join in, more than welcome. We'll probably run through this relatively quickly. I'm going to see if I can get myself to 120 tonight. That would be a nice goal, certainly. Craft about 1 a week. Okay, Brumblefar. That's worth looking into, certainly. So is it mainly just the leatherworking boots, legendary, that people are thinking about there? Are there any of the other ones that are useful? Make you fly after killing a certain number of mobs. You can use that in a no-fly zones. Oh, right. Put those spells nice together on the bar. Yes, these ones aren't together very much at all, are they? We need to have a look. And where are we at? We're just down here for the first one. Okay, so before we get started into that, I mean, I can look at my bear one. We were going to look at putting iron fur closer, weren't we? Because we went up to 6. I think that should go to 7, and then 0 should go to 8. We'll try it that way around. Those are the main ones we used last time in bear form. That should work quite well. So we'll start off with this one as we're here, and then if anyone wants to join in, they are more than welcome. I'll just add in a little bit of damage here, and we'll go through that. Need to get to bed. Nice to be here again, albeit briefly. No problem. Almost there, sound like. Are you? Okay, fantastic. You're Aniuna. Okay, brilliant. Oh, we can do this one again once you get here. No problem. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, happiest. I hope to see you again soon. Oh, you managed to get it? Excellent. Fantastic. Okay, let's carry on then and go through. So we're going to go down to the next one, Muck Luck. We'll do that one, just down here. Thankfully these are all fairly close together. Oh, they're just here. Should get this one. Oh, got feared unfortunately. Oh, let's run a bit closer. We're missing a bit here. There we go. That's 2 done out of 4. And then this one's just right next to us here, so we can head this direction. It's pretty rapid going. Is it down here? Where are they? I'll do this whilst we're here. Careful. Don't think this is part of it, but we'll do it anyway. It's over in the farm, is it? Okay. I'll do this whilst I'm here, as it seems like it's worthwhile doing. I'm not looking at my keys that I'm mashing at the moment. Actually, let's do that. That's a bit better. Your linen cloth's pretty second paid off. Excellent, Rumblefire. It's always nice when that happens. A good use of just the market and making use of people liking good, neat stacks. There we go. Oh, Heart of Azeroth increased. Okay. Oh, another one coming in. In we come. There we go. Right, we're heading over this direction. Farm. Are you the one we need? Yep, let's go and do this. Therefore, on a bound. Cleanse Farm. 10%, 30%. We probably need to do this one as well. It's over here. Come and join in over in this one. There we go. Bought a ton. Oops, pressed the wrong button there. Let's try that again. Do that way. That's a bit better. There we go. We can go through all of these, hopefully fairly quickly. Where are we at? We're already halfway through XP, so I don't think we're going to be too long. We've got our 2 buffs going along here. We've got all our heirlooms going. So we should be in a good position for getting level 120 here. I think so. And if not, we'll get it fairly quickly afterwards. Right, okay. You can see me play as a rubbish tank. Definitely. I'm button mashing with Hekilis to help. So we're not doing too badly at the moment. And so next we want to head on. Let's go over this side to this far one. Elemental Azerite. I'll come over and join this one. Get everyone together, hopefully. So let's just follow this over here. There we go. Is defense activated on Hekili? I believe it is, Jack. Let's have a quick look. Where is it? Hekili. No, left click, sorry. Defensive and cooldowns are on. So that's good. Maybe I didn't need it in this stage. Oh, hit the wrong one. There we go. Let's just get a few of those as I'm running in. Alright, this is another percentage one, so we should be able to do this relatively quickly, hopefully. So, there we go, there's 7 for Iron Fur. That's just popped. Bubbling Azerite, there we go, there's a load of stuff here. Do we need to pick up these Azerite chunks? Let's go around and have a look at these. Collect them up. And let's just loot all of this as well. There we go, that's done very quickly. Okay, and the last one, going to run down here, bird's eye view. I'll do this one as well. So head to the south. Can we get over there? I'm not sure we can, we might have to go around. Let's have a look. Let's just avoid these, or just run through them. I'm not sure this way is going to be the fast way, actually. But let's keep going. I've chosen this way already. So let's just keep round. And we should hopefully get round and join in. There's some quests here we can avoid at the moment. I'm going to need to do some more quests, really, just to get the reputation thing going. Bird's eye view. You must be up here. Oh, this is the one where you jump up and do the things with the thing. Yes, I remember now. The parachutes and stuff. Oh, Oreo's come back. Let's pop his camera back on. There we are. We have a relaxing Oreo. Hello, thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Hope you're doing well. We're currently on our druid as a tank, and we're going through and just levelling up. Currently at 119, hopefully soon to be 120. Oh, we don't need to do that yet. Hold on. We need to do the jumpy thing. Hold on. Where's everything else? Don't we use a jetpack or something for this? Bird's eye view. Use Krizik's rocket hop obtained. There we go. And I think it might be hidden over here. Hold on. We get the jetpack. Where's the jetpack? Do we have an actual icon for it? Don't think we have. Okay, this is going to be annoying. I believe it's someone. Doing good. Working on some stuff. You need a relaxing stream to watch at the same time. Oh, excellent. It's near the flight point, is it? Okay, thank you. Let me just run down. So do you have the actual ride the hip griffin to the target? Is that the one I actually want? Or is it something else over here? Ah, here we go. Over here, using the art of jumping. Thank you very much. Thank you. There we go. There's the rocket. Okay, then up for one, and then choose where we're going to land over here, like that, or something like that, I seem to remember. Let's collect that whilst we're here. Spy gear. And then let's go into bear form for this. It should be a bit easier. There's some more down there. Pick that up. Got some spy gear, and then we need the spies themselves, which are... oh, they're over there, I think. Let's go over this end. There we go. Ah, just in time for the end. Spy gear, we've got that. 3 of 8. And there's one down there we can do. Do that whilst we go through. In my opinion, what are items worth making and auctioning before BfA? It depends on your profession. If you're thinking of actual particular professions, there's a number of them. Right, how are we doing? We need another scout. There's one over there, I think. Yep, there he is. Do that one. New Erfen, how are you? Long time no see indeed. I hope you're doing well. Good evening to you. And Aziz, thank you also for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Alright, what are we missing here? We need spy gear. That's some over there apparently. Let's have a look. Is there any around here? Let's look, see if we can find some. Ah, looks like there might be some over that side. If I can get there. There we go. Then we'll open that up. 4 of 8. I bet there's some over that side. Let's go over there. Pick another one up. That's 5 of 8. Oh, there's another one here. Let's pick that one up. They're otherwise engaged. So then let's jump up this way. See if we can come back over this side and then round to the other side. And hopefully some will have respawned over this side. That's what we're looking for. Ah, there's some over there. Not sure if I can get there. Yes, I can. Just about. 7 of 8. One more over here. And then we should be done. There we go. Fantastic. Nearly there. 3/4 of the way through. What size stacks do I sell the Panther gems in? Stacks of 5. Enchanting and blacksmithing, let's say. Oh, there's a whole load of enchanting ones. Like anything to do with leveling would be the way to go through on that. If you look at some twink guides people have got, I've got a few on my list. I'm not sure about blacksmithing though, because I don't have that as a profession yet. But if I do, if I show you something like, not that one, I've got a bookmark here somewhere, there's another of them. Wow, heirloom enchants. This one, I believe, is a good start. Something like this. Let me just post a link to that. There's a number of these available. This is just one of them. I think this link should work. Hopefully. That's a Google Doc that has a number of enchants that you could use. And then I just took that list and made a group based off of that list. And that's what I sold old world enchant wise. Right, let's just carry on over here. I've missed everything at the moment, so we need to jump on the griffin. I am in shapeshift form, so I need to go out of that. There we go. Rasheen, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. And as for tailoring, I would recommend have a look at my tailoring deep dive video on YouTube. That will have a good idea of what kind of things you need to do. A lot of trial and error per server, because what sells on one might not sell on another. That is also true. Ori looks so chill. Yeah, he's super chill at the moment. Let's zoom in his camera in a moment. Hold on. Let me just move out of the way. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Hold on. I'm not doing very much multitasking here. Let me just mash that button and see that go through. And then whilst that's going, let's just get Oreo's camera and we can configure video. Pro streamer here. There we go. Zoom in. Okay. You missed your face though, Oreo. There we go. That's better. Right. Let's actually finish off this quest. We've not done very well here at all. Let's just go through. What do we need? Do we need to kill things? Snake slain and matchlock slain. Okay. 2 of those. They're probably key people down in the bottom somewhere. There we go. Lift and matchlock must be here. So wait for you to come through. So let's go into bear form and help out a little bit here. Oh, got a few things there. Let's run through that. There we are. Where is this lifter person? Ah, there you are. There we are. I think just woke up from a much needed nap. Very nice. I had a lovely nap yesterday. Very much appreciated when you have a good nap. I can relate to that certainly. So I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Certainly very well rested with my new schedule. It makes a big difference in terms of my energy levels, which is good. We'll have some more YouTube videos coming up next week certainly. Once I've got myself sorted with my end of month report, which we need to do. Technician, Plague Bomber. Let's go up the top here. Have a look, see what I'm missing. Oh, we're ready for turning for these actually, so we need to just head on out. There we go. Ride the Waycrest Griffin away. There we go. I'm done. Exactly. I want to take a nap today. Yeah. A nap is always worth doing. Footset timer. An hour before you came. Oh, right. Right, okay, so how are we doing? Let's hand this in. How have we done in terms of XP? Let's go hand this quest in. And we also get the extra bonus here. A Just Cause. 43,000 there. That's a nice good chunk. What have I got left as? Meat Sweet Flour over there. So we're done there. We are, was that 1, 2, 3, 4 bars away from getting some 120 XP at the moment. Ready to go for a new schedule in favour of being more rested. Yes, exactly. I think it's the best way to just keep things in balance. Really, that's the main thing. So thank you for the group, you two. That was really useful. What I'm going to do, I think, just to use up the rest of my XP, I'll probably just run through these quests as quickly as possible and follow these through, because that's going to get me my XP quite quickly. So I'm just going to run on through these as I go, and might as well get myself some Winter's Kiss whilst we're here. And then going to go through all of this with my extra buff here. So we've got 3 different buffs going. This should be no time at all. Could do a fast dungeon, that could do it. I'm willing to give that a go if people would like to do a fast dungeon. We've already got a couple of group members in. I don't mind if you do, if anyone's up for it. What's a fast dungeon? Is the question. And should I change spec? Because I think I'm a bit of a liability as a tank. Freehold is that the one with the pig that we did the other time? That was quite fun. I don't think we were fast doing it. But let me change up to, I think I'd be safer as a balance for my damage for this. I think that would be better. If we're going to do it that way. Fastest is time walking, for sure. Or random. Oh yes, there is time walking. There is that bit. Since you don't need to travel and stuff. We could do a time walking, if anyone's interested in that. Where are we at? Let's list the group again. If anyone's interested in joining in, I've gone as DPS for this. We're going to try a time walking, if anyone would like to. See if that works. See if we can make use of the buff. And we'll get some time walking tokens. That would be useful. And where are we on time walking actually? Let me have a look. Dungeon Finder. There we are. The lovely Nyx is here. Okay, Speckett. Can we do random time walking Warlords of Draenor? See, I've never done the Warlords of Draenor dungeons, so that will be interesting. Check my DPS spells as well. Yes, we should be okay, I think. What have we got? 6, 6. Oh, we need to just check the Hakili. Oh, hold on. We're going to die here. This is not good. Run away! Run away! Can't do while smoothing. Can do that one though. Oh yeah, that's better. Right. Not travel form. Boomkin form. 2, 6, 6, 2, 4, 4, 6, 2, mash. Oh, we've got some extra help here. Whoops. This is bad. Hopefully my buff will help. If not, I'm going to be in terrible trouble. Nope, I'm going to die. And then I've lost my buffs as well. I should have run away. Oh dear. I've still got the XP buff from that, and I've got that from that, but I haven't got my Darkmoon Fair buff at all. That's a terrible, terrible state of affairs to be in. Let me get the last two in here. Thank you both. There we go. How not to do things. That's the main thing. Right, so once you're in, then we'll delist the group. Let me just run back to my corpse. That was a terrible, terrible point to do that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So who will tank and heal? Do we need a healer and a tank? What have we got? Maybe I ought to try and heal. I don't know. Resurrect now. Okay. I could go... what have we got? Who have we got? We got 2 druids, so I could heal. There we go. I'll give that a go. Oh, did I miss one? Ah, I don't think I've got enough for another one in. Sorry, Aloha. We just think we missed you. You are a healer, though. That is useful. You're okay tanking, are you? Okay. I don't mind healing, although we do have a lower in the zone. Oh, that's okay. Oh, that's very kind of you. I don't mind. I'll do the healing if necessary. And let me switch specs. I think my voodoo was all set up from last time. Let me just... Come on over. But we'll have to do it another time, Aloha, definitely. Let's activate Resto. Okay, there we go. So just check everything's working here. Can I heal regrowth and that and that? And then what is it I've got for my thing that does the circle at the bottom? Life bloom, effervescence, bark skin. What's the circle thing I'm thinking of? Not tranquility. Okay. It's not E. There we go. Hold on, not that. Okay. Regrowth, alt, wild growth. Okay. Effervescence, that was it. Number 2. There we go. That's the one I wanted. My circle one. Okay, I'm done. I've got that. Okay, let's delist the group. And then we'll use the dungeon finder to join in. So let's go and do this. And hopefully get this working. Right. And hopefully I won't kill everyone. That would also be bad. Okay, so dungeon finder, random time walking. We'll join in for this one as a healer. Join as the party. There we go. Pull small groups, that's a good idea. Oh, your alliance character is not quite ready yet. I know you're mainly Horde, aren't you, Aloha? So this was going to be interesting. Okay, let's go through this. Jacob Lord, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Just going to have a look. I'm not familiar with this dungeon at all. Totally Horde now. Your Alliance Priest is your oldest character there. Oh, right. I have no idea how to play, so please do forgive me if I get everyone killed. I've not done this one before. Ever. You started her in vanilla as a night elf. Wow, brilliant. Okay, so let me think about my dots that I need to keep on. I need to keep 2 on. And we'll practice this a little bit. So we'll keep this on here. And that's me. We want my dots on like that. Middle mouse button's a good start. I can reposition this over here. Regrowth. Regrowth. And everything else is doing alright. Let's just stick with those for the moment. And just get ourselves into practice. So Alt and left click. Oh, Alt and left click was everything. Okay, that's interesting. And then those 2 dots coming up. Okay. And then let's get the main buff up for everyone. I don't know what that does, but we probably need to do something about it. Wild growth's everything. Let's just move that a little bit closer. Then I can turn around this way. Got everyone in different places. Let's take that in the middle. Oh, need to make sure I'm done myself here. Regrowth, and that's good. Don't focus on chat, we can wait. Okay, Jack. Thank you for your patience as I relearn how to play a druid healer. I've only really done it in a dungeon once, so we are trying this out somewhat. Let me just move that over here so we can stay in one area. Wild growth, and oh, that's a thing we need for everyone. Just keep this everyone covered. Oh, this is going to hurt. Ow, ow, ow. Don't know why I'm being killed with stuff, but I'm going to try and get everything going. A shift click wild growth should hopefully help. Sorry, Nix, I'm disorientated now, so I can't help out. I think that's too many for me at the moment. Let's just try and keep the dots going. I feel like I'm missing a spell or something. I'll try and keep everyone alive, including myself. Target's out of line of sight. Where is everyone? They're over this side. Let's come and join in. There we are. Phew. There we go. That was a bit of a panic. We made it. Brilliant. Wild growth put dots on everyone. Yeah, that was a good one to have, definitely. We needed that. Get mana. Okay, we're just working our way up at the moment. Oh, drinks, useful, thank you. Did I pick some up? Let's put some in a bar. Hold on. Where's those? Where's the drinks? I'm not used to using drinks. Okay, let's carry on without for the moment. Conjured mana bun. There it was. Conjured mana bun. Draining intellect potion. Darkening firewater. Where was it? Oh, there it is. Conjured mana bun. Let's pop it down there. There we go. Alright. Quick, let's do this. Dots on people. Regrowth. Wild growth dots on everyone. Always useful. There we go. Let's keep that. I don't know what my middle mouse button does. But let's keep dots on everyone, including myself. There we go. And then we can join in over here. Okay, this could be tricky. Start with this. There we go. Conjured mana ban. There we go. Let's top up all the mana. There we go. We're all topped up. So much druids in the group. Best be a hot instead of a dot. Yes. That's always a good idea. Right, let's go over here and keep you in healing. Oh, do we have to watch out for things? Let's just make sure we're out of that. Let's put my... Where's my number 2? Needs to be on everyone over here. Dots on everyone. Do I have to run out of that wind? That doesn't look good. Let's just move out of the way. I don't like moving. This is bad. Oh, I've got to go around this way now. Regrowth here. Move out of that, I think. Oh, we're around the wrong direction. Let me just move out the way. There's too many things going on. Let's get that in the middle. I feel like I'm stuck here on the edge. I'm going to have to go around the edge here. This is going to hurt maybe. Let's get wild growth on everyone. Let's get that going. Let's go that way. Gosh, this is terrible. I'm going to get stuck in that wind. I'm going to get stuck in this over here. Ow, that hurt a lot. I'm really in the wrong place here. There we go. Wow, I can't believe we actually did that. Heal on everyone. Wow, there we go. Phew. Ready for raiding first attempt. You're going to be dancing now? Oh dear. Am I really? Okay, let's try this a little bit full. Okay, let's just get everyone going. Regrowth on everyone. Wild growth on everyone. Okay, got that going. Everyone topped up. That should be alright. I'll stay in this dot range as well, because that'll be better. Okay, got that a little bit better. Oh, got a quest of some kind. Accept that. There we go. Where are we now? Okay. Is this another one? Right, okay. Mana wise, let's just drink up. Get this going. Nice healing add-on, or is it not? What is it anyway? This one is called Voodoo. V-U-H-D-U, I believe it is. But I've programmed it to do left click. I can't even remember what it's set up for, but it's this one. I can go through it afterwards. Stand in certain beams. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Nix. Okay, this looks painful. Let's just make sure everyone's got something. Okay, keep that on. Ouch, that all hurt for everyone. So wild growth on everyone. I'm going to go stand in here and get a little bit extra. Oh, that's bad. You need health. You need health. Desperately. I need to put that dot back down. There we go. Ouch, that's sore on me as well. Oh, sorry, Nix. There we go. Let's bring you back in if I can. Ouch, that's a lot of damage. I don't think I can manage damaging on here with everyone. Try and keep this working if you can get everything going. Ouch, that hurt. Dot down on the floor, move on there. Oops, I moved into the beam. Ouch. Oh dear, that was a mistake. How do we do on the health? Oh, it's still at 27%. Okay, looks like it's going to be a wipe. Use regen as well. Did I miss that one? Let's have a look. Let's go through and have a look. What am I missing? Struggled as a seasoned dungeon runner. Okay. You had to unsub because the Azerite stuff. Can't stand it. Oh, right, Zarks. That's fair enough. I haven't really had a lot to do with it, to be honest, myself. But thanks for stopping by. Sorry if I haven't been following chat at the moment. I've been focusing on healing. I'm not normally a druid healer, so this is all new for me. So what am I missing in terms of... let me just check voodoo here. What am I missing? So we have general spells. Where's spells? Down here. Okay, so we have regrowth is left, rejuvenation and swift mend is my 3 main ones. Alt is target and focus. Control is regrowth and life bloom. Shift is wild growth. So what was the other one you said? Use regenerate. We do have regenerate. Life bloom, effervescence, solar wrath, regrowth, rejuvenation. This one. Definitely stand in the beam must be stood in. Okay, I looked like I died though in that one. Keep the life bloom on tank all the time. Okay, so what have we got here? Life bloom will be... Life bloom is control and right click. Okay, so that's probably should be on swift mend, innovate, control and right click. Life bloom. Okay, let's try that. See if that works. So control and right click is that. I don't have a icon for it, unfortunately, so that's going to be something. Many thanks for all my info and streams. No problem, Mogs. Thanks ever so much for stopping by. Okay, stay in beam. Died because of the AoE. 2 beams, then burst every... okay, so we double tank it. Okay, I'll try my best. And we'll have a look at that. Must be standing in the beam, but the beam also does damage to you the longer the more. Okay, so... We'll try it, see how we get on. And I'll try and keep people alive if I can. This is one of my YouTube videos explaining the waiting, or can anyone in chat help you? Jangles, it's a tricky one to go through. I did explain it in my last Bracer Super Shuffle. But it is one of the more complicated things to go through. I also, I think I went through it in Discord slightly as well. Right, okay. Let's give this a go. I'll try not to kill people. So control right click, remember that as well. That should work, okay. But I'll be able to do some more time once I've done this dungeon. That'll be the main thing. Okay. Okay, let's get this down. Ow, that hurt. Shift that and that. Regrowth on you. So control right click on you. Oh, that hurts. That's the big problem. I'll try and control right click, but it's not helping me in everything. Let's try and get that going as well. I'm going to stand in this as well myself, because we need the extra healing. Control right click. Oh, that's a big dot. Regrowth. Regrowth. Control right click. I'm not sure of my cooldowns on this really, so I don't think I'm being very effective. That's the main problem. But staying in my own thing seems to help. But that really hurts. Try and keep everyone alive. Keep regrowth on everyone. That'll be the main thing. And then keep that on everyone if we can. And control right click and swift mend and that. Oh, there we go, we actually did it. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. Brilliant stuff. Okay. I think I've got rejuvenation on that as well. Now 25 million gold. Wow, congratulations. That's brilliant. Good evening, Stevie B. Hope you're doing well. Apologies if I missed anyone in chat. This is a fairly tricksy dungeon for me to do for the first time, having never really healed other than once before. So I'm trying to do my best as a druid healer. I mean, I've healed as Samadan plenty enough, but this is new on me. Okay, lots of people. Sorry, you're getting lots of damage. There we go. See if I can keep you alive. There we go. Lots of stuff coming in. Hopefully you can stay alive. Regrowth, rejuvenation. I think I've got rejuvenation on one of these buttons. Oh, ow, that's going to hurt. Oh, that's nearly, sorry, that's dead. I'll come through and bring you back in a moment. Once we got rid of this and done that. There we go, okay. Just join the Discord, excellent, fantastic. Unless Voodoo is not showing rejuvenation, no rejuvenation on them. It could be that Voodoo's not showing it. That's quite possible. Let me just have a look. Because I have got, let me just check Voodoo. None is, rejuvenation is right mouse button. Now I've definitely been clicking that on each people. I've been left clicking and right clicking them. So that should definitely be part of it. I've been doing that and regrowth, right mouse button, life bloom on the tank. And then Alt, I've also been using Shift and Wild Growth quite a lot. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, here we go. We've got some extra stuff going on here. I don't think it's showing. Let me just stand in here. I'll have to make sure that the buff's on, because that will give me a better indication of when to put things on. It just needs time to go through these and set everything up properly. That's the main thing. The same as anything really. You gotta practice it to get better at it. And with this is the only second time we've done healing as a druid, so I'm okay so far. Hide your feathers here. We're here for you. Do we need to put ourselves here? Is this a bad thing? I'm not sure what we need to do here. Not showing life bloom either. I knew it was up because I've got the free cast procs. Oh, right, okay. Okay, right. On feathers, stand behind the pillar. Okay, how do we know we've got feathers? You'll see. Okay, fair enough. Kill ads. Okay. Let's just move this further in and control right click. Redruth. That. Yeah, life bloom, not life bloom, rejuvenation was definitely on. Just going to give everyone a regrowth. Just keep that dot on everyone. And then right click people as well. And then wild growth on everyone as well. Control right click the tank. Unleashes a shower of quills, take cover. Ouch, ouch, ouch. On feathers do this. Yeah, I see the feathers. Are we done? Fixated on you, reach it, explode. This is bad. Just move out of the way. Just get everyone in. Everyone needs to be in over there. That'd be better. Regrowth, regrowth. Control right click on there. Solar flare is fixated on you. If it reaches you, you will explode. Okay, so stay out of the way of that. That's why you kill the ads, I see. Moving around is bad. Let's move out this way quick. If it reaches me, it's going to explode. This is really bad, and I can't heal people whilst I'm running around everywhere, which is the hard part. Oh, feathers. Feathers. This is tough. Oh, it's fixated on me, and there's feathers. This is bad. Just move that over there. Oh, sorry, we got 2 deaths on that. Can I get some extra healing in on here? Oh, no. Stay out of the way of the dying thing. How am I supposed to heal whilst these things are attacking me? Let's just run around the corner. Control right click. That might work. Solar flare, control right click, out of the way, a little bit further. Whoa, that was close. Well done, everyone. Whew. Kill it with fire, definitely. Gosh, this is tough. Oh, everyone's up. Cool, brilliant. Let's just give everyone a heal. There we go. Click that, get that. Regrowth on everyone. There we go. Phew. Wow, Winchester, thank you very much. Three months, thank you very much. It's very kind of you for your support. Really do appreciate it. I've got to go around this way. Just got to concentrate on this dungeon a little bit, so bear with me as I just try and not die. Where's the middle? Oh, over there. Okay, around this way. Swirling vortices of wind. Doesn't help. And we're getting attacked by ravens. That really doesn't help as well. Regrowth everyone. There we go. Oh, ow. Nix, don't die, Nix. Is everyone here? Is everyone okay? There we go. Going cat form. I don't think with my cat form I've got much in the way of transportation. I haven't really looked into the specs of those, unfortunately, so I think I'd be worse if I went into cat form now. Wild growth, regrowth, rejuvenation, control right click. Move out of the way of that. Let's just get that moved in a little bit more. Regrowth on everyone if we can, because that's the one dot I can see. Okay, right, so we're doing well so far. I am so close to level 120. We should definitely do it with this. We lost our Wii buff from the Darkwing Fair, but we do at least have a little bit more. Let's get that in. Ooh, that's a lot of damage in one go. Lots of stuff coming in. Careful now. Ow, ow. Move away from the solar flare. This is going to hurt. We're all in tight quarters. This is going to hurt a lot. Move away from your allies. This is bad. I'm going to die. Yeah, I died very quickly, unfortunately. That was tough. I think I'll accept that. Regrowth, regrowth. No, oh no, it's just myself. Okay, that's bad. I think I'm going to die here. I'm going to die quickly. Yep, unfortunately. Okay, that was tough. Okay, where are we at? Okay, we're not too far. That's okay. Now we can do cat form for this. We can at least run this bit as we're inside. And then travel form outside. Not that. Travel form's that one. Oh, there's no wind here now. That's good. That's at least better. And we can go back on that. Grand Spire, go through that. During the running, for the last boss, you generally want to stay away from the edge, as the ravens will pick up a random player and slowly carry away. If you're too much in a oh shit situation, don't forget tranquility. Yes, I do forget tranquility. Now, where is it? I've got to know where the spell is. Move away from your allies. Is that far enough away? Solar detonation. That's a bad thing. I'll just keep everyone topped up as best as possible. Let's move that a little bit here. Wild growth on everyone would be useful. There we go. Okay. Let's deal with this as best we can. Regrowth control, right click on that. Shift wild growth on that. Those spinning things seem a bad idea. Let's get that going and that going. There we go. But thank you all for your help on this one. It's definitely very, very helpful. Let's just get out of the way of these stairs, I think. That's probably better. Our target's not in line of sight. Let's get back down the stairs then. That's a bad idea. Maybe that's better. Line of sight is an issue here. Control right click on you, regrowth on that, regrowth myself, do a revitalize. That should work. Okay, there we go. Oh, you missed the answer if I already did longer stream or earlier stream. It's going to be earlier, Mushy. I'm going to finish at 11 rather than at 12 or thereabouts. We'll see how we get on with this. Am I going to play Classic on release day? I will certainly give it a go. I'm in the beta and I haven't played it other than logging in last week. So I haven't really had much opportunity. There's been so much to do with all my characters here. I haven't had much chance. So yes, it will be about 50 minutes left to go. Oh, I need to put that down there. There we go. Let's pay attention now. Control right click on you. Regrowth on everyone. Kill the ads. There we go. There we go that. Wild growth. Regrowth. Okay, let's keep everyone alive. That's the key. Keep everyone alive. And go that way. Apologies if I'm not talking whilst I'm doing this. I've got a lot to just try and make sure I'm not dying, which is the main thing. Making sure everyone's got their heals on. Making sure I'm not... There we go. Okay, dots on. Oh, what's happened? Oh, I've been carried away. Oh, that's the thing. Gotta watch out for that. I need a ooh. There we go. Go around through this way. Servants protect your master. Hey, we did it! Fantastic! And ended on a 120 as well. Awesome! Thank you very much, everyone. That was a fantastic moment. 120 on the last boss. High Sage Vyrix. Thank you all. That was amazing. And we all helped with the crystal, and we did that, and we picked up that as well. Fantastic. Wow. That was a very good run. Thank you, everyone. We're now at Artifact Power 41, and Portal here to complete the quest. Okay, fantastic. Even better. To Storm Shield. Let's go through here. Thank you, everyone. I know I've probably missed a load of stuff on the chat, so I do apologise if I've missed anything coming in. Where was the quest hand in? Over here, Shimmering Crystal. Okay, let's go on over here, finish this off. I guess we just give this a little... Oh, we can fly over. That's easy enough. There we go. Oh, thank you very much. Knights of LOL, thank you very much for the donation. Can you give me my thoughts about this 2-minute guy singing duet with himself first? You think it's good? Don't want to know the opinion. Okay, I won't have a look at that on stream, but thank you nonetheless. I'll have a look at that later. But thank you. I'm just going to go and hand in this quest. Shimmering Crystal, Time Warp badges, very nice indeed. Those will be used. See, the good thing about Time Warp badges on different characters means we can do a fair amount of things. Oh, thank you very much. Blackwater Leggings, 365. Wow, that's amazing. Yes, please, thank you. We can use those. Thank you very much, Nix. Very kind of you. 3 Druid Party. Isn't that crazy? Well, we did well, certainly. Very well. Thank you all. So, what do we need to do? We've got some gear we need to sort out. That's going to be the first thing. Obviously, we're going to need some Sinister Combatants gear. Where are we at the moment? Level 264 item level. We could probably... oh yeah, item level 288. Equipped is 264. So there's stuff we can add in and get that going. So, let's have a look. Okay, things we can do on this character. So, 2212. So, let's have a look. Sam's getting busy since he dinged 120, definitely. Need at least 310 to play anything. Yeah, I think so. So let's have a look. We've got some stuff in the bank, so we need to head on over to a bank and see if we can pick some of the stuff up. Let's get out of shapeshift form for the moment and go to our Hearthstone. So we'll go to Dalaran. I think we've got it in the bank. Let me have a look. We'll go through everything from this point onwards. So the good thing about having another 120, that means we can do 2 PvP brawls. Now, I'm not going to do that just yet, although we probably might need to do that with Samadan. But I might not do that on stream tonight because we've not had much luck with doing PvP brawls. But what it would be nice, I mean, we are going to say the Silas word because that is another thing to do with Alchemy. So we want to, now that we're 120, we want to maximise our abilities with Alchemy, but we need to get our character up to a decent item level. So, sorry, Rasheen. Let's have a look. I think some stuff is in the bank. I'm not sure. It might be just on my character. Because I did have some stuff that was only equipable at 120. Yes, we got some stuff here. Some 340 gear from picking up before. So there's a cloak here. There's that, there's that, there's that. We can get rid of our heirloom gear as well. Weapons here, we've got a plundered light binding wand. Don't know what those are at the moment, but I'll just pick them up for the moment. And a 264 jewellery. So let's take those and have a look at what we've got and what we can do to improve our character. Thank you, Gold. Did you say that it's a good thing or a bad thing that you won't be able to use honour marks to purchase Sinister Gear plans? I think it's a good thing. I quite like the way it's working, but the thing I would think about, I mean, the bad thing is that if you don't have many honour marks on a new character, that was me thinking that you'd have to go and earn all of those, and I wouldn't recommend doing it now, because with 8.2 coming out, the Notorious gear is going to replace the Sinister gear. So by all means save up your marks of honour, but perhaps use them on the Notorious gear. I believe it's going to use the same system when it comes out. There's a nice warm spot in Hades waiting room. Yes, definitely, Danny. And thanks for stopping by, Danny. Don't think I've said hello to you yet. Let's just go through and have a look at our character here. What have we got? So we have Time Warped Head, leather. That replaces our heirlooms of 284, so yes, that's a good thing. We have a necklace that is 300. That's our Heart of Azeroth we really need, don't we? That's not going to be much good to us. Blackwater leggings, though, very nice, 365. That's a definite upgrade. I actually have Bloodfeather leggings as well. Hold on, we've got two different things. 365. What have we got? These are crit and haste, and those are crit and mastery. I'll keep the crit and mastery, those will be better. And then we also have a chest that's 285 to replace our heirloom one. That would be good. And that's Azerite armour, so that's going to be useful. And our legs, 365, those are no good. Now, hands-wise, 340, that's a definite upgrade. So crit and haste on those, versatility and mastery on those. I don't know what my main stat is. Crit and mastery it would look like. So I might go... What have we got here? That's back, so those are two hands items. I might go crit and haste, you know, because I do spend a lot of time in boomkin form. And the cloak is a definite 340. We'll add that as well. And then, oh, actually that's 365. That's even better. Cloak of the Hidden Flasks. So I'll wear that instead. Jewelry Rise 264. That's a improvement over the Ring of the Harmonious. We'll take that. Although we've got some better ones here at 272. Looking at that, replace that one. And replace that one. We now have an item level of 284. What are we missing at 288? One more thing. Luminous Honey Jar, Swift-Handed Justice. Weapons will be it. There we go. Plundered Light Binding Wand. If we got rid of our War Staff, we don't need that. We need this. Now we need a main hand. Don't have the proficiency in items. Can we not use a wand? I thought we could. Okay. That's unfortunate. Okay. I am in Resto, not Boomkin. That is true. We're going to just switch back over. Specialisation. Balance. There we go. Activate that one. Siggy McBride, how are you? First time catching me live after watching my videos on YouTube. Congrats on the ding. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Let me just leave out of the group now. Thank you all for the group. That was really, really useful. Thank you, everyone. Do I have to leave the group as well? Leave party. So thank you all for the group. What else did I miss? Oh, good evening, Dado. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Did I miss anyone else coming in? But I do apologise if I have missed you. I have no idea, Mushy. Thank you, Nix. So we're just looking through. What am I missing here? Something's missing in terms of we're looking at the character item level. Average item level of your equipment. So equipped is 284, item level 288. Faye wants. I have no idea what that means. I think that joke's lost on me, but thank you nonetheless. Okay, so let's have a look. What am I missing? .365 legs. We've got 365 legs. But we do need some sinister combatant gear. That's something for sure. What are we missing at the moment? So we've got 300. We've got 284 shoulders. So we need to replace our shoulders. Some sinister shoulders. Our chest isn't very good. That's Azeroth based. So we need a better chest. And then we've also got the wrist. Oh, thank you, Bacon Bits, for the 100. Cheers, thank you very much. Oh, his wife is Beyonce. Oh, is that right? Okay, there we go, not knowing. Oh, right. Is he called his wife before the line? Fiance. Beyonce. Okay, I'm with you. I didn't get that because I had no idea that she was his wife. But thank you for explaining the joke. Jokes are always much better when you have to explain them to someone. Okay, so sinister leather gear. Let's have a look. What other options have we got here? We've got a few things. Feet, we've got shoulders we need. Waist is 272. Hands, so there's a few things we can upgrade here. Trinkets wise, those are looking pretty rubbish at 225. Do we have any actual trinkets? That's finger, and that's neck. Okay, we don't have any of those. Okay, so we're in a good position for the moment, largely. We can probably get rid of some of this stuff in and sell this. We can do some stuff from Samadan, rather Erfen, where we can get some sinister gear made just for the right person. And so we need to just go to TSM4 here and sell the junk, sell trash. Then that's done. Okay, those couple of things that haven't gone through though. Battered iron horde helmet. Don't see a need for that. Merchant doesn't want that. Or the crusted iron horde pauldrons. Okay. Well, I don't think I want them either, so I'm going to get rid of them. Now everyone's going to tell me that they were probably useful for something, but never mind. Oh, we do need to. That reminds me, we need to go to our farm. So let's do that whilst we can. So let's Hearthstone for that. And we'll get that done. Just made you Owen's Rod. Oh, congratulations, Jangles. That's very nice for your Bracer Super Shuffle. You'll be able to get yourself some decent procs from that. So congratulations. Hopefully the quest didn't bug out on you. Right, which direction do we go in? This way. Okay, let's go have a look at our farm. So this is a good way for us to get ourselves some Golden Lotus, which is useful to send over to Elmorte. Just need the procs, yeah, definitely. May the random number gods be kind to you. So let's go have a look. See what we've got down here. So, things that we haven't done yet. We haven't restocked on Erfen. We've got Alchemy to work on now. Gold-wise, we don't have a lot. We've got 21,000. That's not too bad. Excuse me, we can make use of that 21,000 and plough that into Alchemy, because Alchemy at the moment is at level 90 of 150. So what we need to do here is get myself up to 150 of 150. What have we got? 3 Golden Lotuses out of this. Is it Golden Lotuses or Golden Lotus High? Let's harvest these. Pick up all of these. So that's worth a good 600 gold to me, roughly. Although the Golden Lotus price is actually 99 gold based off my Spirit of Harmony price we had from earlier. So That's 300 gold. Alright, so let's just pull on these. No, it's the wrong one. Do that one. Started raiding again after a very long time. How was it, Dado? Did you have fun? That's the main thing. How do you plant Golden Lotus? You get it randomly from planting, I believe it's Enigma seeds. Let me just check my seed catalogue. Bag of Enigma seeds. It's this one here. I've got 3 of them left. I need to go and buy some more. At the moment, I'm going for the Enigma seeds rather than the Motes of Harmony or the ores, because the Golden Lotus is worth more on the market at the moment for me on my server. Others may find other seeds are better, but for me, Golden Lotus I'm going to send over to Elmorte, so that kind of works the best for me. Let's just deal with all of these. You only plant spirits, so you don't know. Yeah, spirit's a good one, definitely. But Sandslara Scouts, Warbringers, and Warbringers, you get tons of Golden Lotus. I didn't realise that. Okay, let's go through here, plough all of this. And plough all of this. Yes, I did I? The Zanzalari Scouts and the Warbringers. Oh yes, the ones we did, Rasheen. Sorry, now I know. When we server hopped and did the Warbringers, yes. I didn't realise they were, they got us Golden Lotus. Did I? Okay. So I just need, what I'd need to do then is NPC scan and get those going. I'd forgotten, I was spending so much time looking for the reputation things we wanted, I forgot we got extra stuff with it. So let's have a plant of these. And those. Oh, we've got more than that. We've actually got 30 of them, not 3. My mistake. So we've got plenty here. For planting everything, Enigma seed wise. There we go. Alright, let's deal with these. And that one. Then we can go over here and deal with that one. I don't like this one so much. There's a rare in this Pandarian as well that drops a bag of herbs with luck. Oh, right. Gold Goblin Net is stalking you. Hey, Gold Goblin Net. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? For those that don't know, Gold Goblin Net is a lovely gold-making German streamer. You should check him out. Just follow his name on the title. Warbringers in fixed location around Pandaria. War Scouts usually patrol from the Warbringers location. Ah, right. Oh, you got work tomorrow? Oh, sorry to hear. Yes, I have work too as well. Let's just deal with that one. And deal with that one. Right, what else have we got? We need some pesticides on this one. And we need some definitely on this one. And then we can deal with this lot. Can't jump on that one very easily. The icon's a little bit difficult. There we go. We can deal with that now. Do that. You had a win for 2 days for yourself, if you're online. Did I do that one? No, I didn't. There we go. Let's do this one. I need to jump these. I wasn't reading the text. And we can do that one as well. And then we have everything nicely growing. Okay, fantastic. That'd be good for next time. Get ourselves some extra herbs and everything else. So, moving on. Next thing to do. Let's have a look at Erfen. And we can look at Sinister Gear and what we need to do for that. Is it still useful to do that? It's questionable. I mean, what did I get? I got 3 Golden Lotuses, which were worth, to me, 300 gold. So, it's not a lot. For me, I find it very tranquil doing it, so it's quite good fun to go back and do it every now and again. It may not be the most efficient use of my time, but I certainly find it fun. And that's one of the things you have to factor in. As Gold Goblin said as well, gold is gold, so we are getting something, and we're going to use that golden lotus into making the panther crystals. So it will be multiplied, not just that 300 gold. I mean, we could sell the golden lotus for about 160 gold itself, but we'll use it as its map price of 99, and then further increase it into something else. So where should we go? Let's just wait for those timers to go, so we can go inside here, where it's rested, and we'll log out to Erfen. And we'll see if we can get ourselves a sinister set of gear over to Jahwakening. We don't need everything, but we probably need to just send over a bit of everything, and then we can send back what we don't need. Not really sure you can do anything like that because your server is rather dead. Oh, right. That's a shame. It's a question of finding the markets that are fun to you. I don't know whether the golden lotuses are going to be worth in the long term. We're just trying it out again after a long time. Fun always beats efficiently. Absolutely, Rasheen. Besides BfA stuff. Interesting. Are you sure nothing at all sells? Because a lot of the levelling enchants do sell quite well. If you want to get your enchanting up and get some of the old recipes, there's some good stuff in there. And the same with tailoring as well, particularly the bags. Type /camp for a faster logout. Really, Sammy? I've never used that before. How is it faster? Simply because it's one less click. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, we've got a couple of sales here, the waistguard and the treads. We'll leave those in there for the moment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off some of my auctions, all my sinister stuff, and then we'll pick out some stuff, some choice things to send over to Jahwakening. So we want leather, not mail. So let's just take, what did we need? Treads? We'll do one of those. Now, which one do we want? Let's have a look. Haste and Mastery sounds good. So let's take that. Let's cancel one of that. So treads. Leggings. Leggings of the Fire Flash, or what other leggings have we got? Leather leggings of the Harmonious, Versatility and Mastery. Leather gauntlets. That's all we've got. So probably I might go with the crit and the haste ones. So we'll cancel one of those. So treads, waistguard, I'm not sure if we needed one, but let's have a look. Let's take one off. Crit and Mastery, that sounds like it could be useful. So waistguard, gauntlets maybe. I'm not sure what we've got. Haste and Versatility. That might be worth one. Let's just do that. I'm having a good old mix of things. I'm not too concerned really of what I'm getting. Gauntlets, treads, waistguard, leggings, and arm guards. Male arm guards. We don't have any sinister leather arm guards. Did I cancel one? Let's have a look. Hold on. Waistguard, gauntlets, arm guards. We have no sinister combatant leather arm guards. And let me just have a look at this. Let's have a look down. Sinister combatant leather arm guards. We don't have anything on. Craft leather. Why don't we have one on? Two of those in the mail, are they? Let me just have a look. Were they the ones we sold? Waistguard, gauntlets, waistguard, leggings and treads we've got from our cancels. So let me just check my auctions again. Sinister gauntlets, sinister combatants, male arm guards we have. Now normally I would expect, let me just have a look at this, go into TSM, into our crafting, I would expect us to have that in our group. And we do. Here we go. We've got 5. We must have sold them. We've actually sold loads of stuff here and we haven't restocked. This is our issue. Here, right here. So we need quite a lot of expulsum for this. So let's have a look. We need 21 expulsum for all of that. So we need bracers. Now the best bracers to make, well, let's have a look leatherworking wise. What can we make? Switch to the standard and go up to my favourites. So we can do 139 shimmer scale arm guards. They are relatively cheap, crafting cost of 61, so we could make use of those quite happily and turn that into expulsion without having to bother jumping over to Samadan. How are we doing for bag space at the moment? 108. Okay, so let's make 100 to start off with. Some shimmer scale arm guards. 100, and we'll create those, and I'll catch up on chat as I missed lots of things there. Heading off to bed, Dad Freddy. Okay, thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Did I double check the mail and the banking sector? I'm pretty sure, actually, I must have sold them. That's my only explanation for it, as TSM has been a bit sickly. Expulsion quest in Borealis. Is there one? Let me have a look for that. We can get some of that quite easily if that's the case. We'll just let this run through first, because I like making the arm guards anyway, and then we'll have a look. Okay. It has a question, but maybe there is. It could be. We'll have a look. There might be one. That's kind of funny. You just started crafting 100 shimmer scale arm guards and tabbed over to watch me. There you go, Jahwakening. We can both do it together and enjoy all the profits that will come thereof. What size server am I on, Halfhill? Well, I'm on Shadowsong EU, and I would think it's about medium. Some would say it's a bit low to medium, and some would say it's about medium. There's a guy in Borealis, he wants tide spray linen, 20 of them, and he wants to give me war resources. I call that a scam. Yes, I did see that earlier. The thing with tide spray linen at the moment, it's not really a great price. It's okay at, what is that, 3 or 4 gold at the moment, but I would like it to be a little bit lower before I started using it. I did use some on Samadan, because Samadan really needed the war resources. Oh, looks like Oreo's disappeared for the moment, so let's just drop off his camera as we're here. Right, so we'll run. We've got another 43 of these to go. Now, I'm just thinking about what I'm going to do to finish up here. Now, I've got a couple of options. I can carry on with this bracer shuffle and restock on Erfen. The other thing was I could possibly do some Samadan story time if people are interested. I've got the collector's edition novella with me, so we could always read a little bit of that towards the end. But it's totally up to you. Hey, Right One Two, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. How's your week been? Hope it's been good. Just going through making ourselves some shimmer scale arm guards to get ourselves some expulsum. And then we can see what else we need to do, because we need to send over some sinister gear over to Jahwakening. Been good, how I'm doing? Been so much rain and storms here. Have you? It's been glorious weather here in the UK. We've had lots of sunshine, really nice. Me and Mrs. Samadan sat out with the fire pit last night. That was really nice. Alright, we're nearly done here. Because Jahwakening has also, Right One Two, Jahwakening has dinged 120, thanks to everyone helping out with a little quick Timewalking Dungeon at the end, and a bit of a Drossvar invasion before that. So we have 2 characters now at 120, which is very happy. About time, lol. Yes, definitely. It did take me a while. Right, let's have a look at what we've got bracers wise. A load of blues there we need to send over to Samadan. So let's use our group for that. In our selected groups. And then we've got a load of greens here we can scrap. Let's have a look for the quest, if there is an expulsion quest. I don't see one on the map, so it might not be one. Is there one further out? Let's just minimise this one, not that one. Quest window, there we go. And let's have a look at the list. Oh, we can't do world quests yet anyway, so we can't see them here. That's the other problem, because we're not 120 yet, of course. Of course. Just realised at the same time, Nix. Right, let's have a look, and what we can scrap, that's everything I want. Let's queue all of this. So we need 21 expulsum. So I'm not going to get that with all this lot. We need more than that. But let's start with it anyway. And see how we go on from here. We can always make some more and scrap some more. We are very close to being level 114 on Erfen, so we could use that with Darkmoon Faire. I might do that off stream a little bit this week. Try and get another character a bit closer to 120. I'm not sure how much I need it on Erfen, but to have another 120 for more brawls would definitely be useful. And just in general, really. 120 just gives me more options at versatility. I could make this a twink demon hunter, I guess, for speedrunning and things like that, but I'd rather go all the way to 120 so that I'm ready for like the next expansion and things like that. Not sure whether that's probably the best way or most efficient way, but I think it's the way I want to run with all my characters. Get enough to 120 to then get all professions. So my next character is going to be a boost. I'm going to do a rogue, and he's going to have inscription and jewel crafting. So I'll get that leveled up next. Once I've got alchemy done, next will be, first profession is alchemy. Get BfA Alchemy all sorted, get the Silas extra bit, and then see how I can make some profits in alchemy. And then I'm going to look at getting my boosted character up with inscription and jewel crafting. And then I think the next character after that is going to be blacksmithing and engineering, I was thinking. That should round me out quite nicely. Am I missing one after that? Jewel crafting, blacksmithing, inscription, tailoring, enchanting, leatherworking. I think that's all of them. Until I'd love them to invent a carpentry profession. That would be really nice. I'm going to have woodworking in there as well. I can make crossbows and shields and other utility items. That would be awesome. And wooden bags. Call them chests. Yep, engineering. I was thinking that was for the last one. The blacksmith engineer would be quite nice. Oh, we actually got 12 expulsum. That was quite quick. I wasn't expecting that many. So let's do another set of those. Not sure how many I can make though. Only 70. Okay, maybe not as many. Do I need the shimmer scale for other things though? Do I have some still in the bank? Yes. But that's the bloodstained bones being used mainly. Okay, let's deal with this. 748 for now. Let's create the 70. They've never added new professions. It would be nice, definitely, Destrox. Wooden carts for our mounts, so we can haul more stuff around. That would be really nice, wouldn't it? Like a maple chair. Yeah, that would be even better. Artisan carpentry. That could be like a specialism, couldn't it? You can do furniture and stuff. There's so many opportunities. There's more they could do with professions. There's lots of things they could do. I mean, the staple ones we have got are quite nice. But I think there's a few more extras we could certainly do with. Right, so how are we doing? Arm guards, we'll do a few more of these, get some more expulsum. We can make some more sinister gear. We'll get that set up. Send some of it over to Jahwakening, so he can wear that. And then we'll have a look at what next. Carpentry kind of makes player housing a must, which had a lot of negative feedback. That is true, isn't there? There would be the natural progression to go carpentry and housing, because then furniture and all that sort of stuff. But then you could have, it could open a whole load of new things. But yes, I don't think housing's ever going to happen in WoW, is it? Need to add mailbox enchanters. Add another 50 slots per page. Yeah, I think that's just basically down to the game engine itself. The same reason why the auction house is so clunky as well. I would love housing. Yeah, I think Last Starfighter would be nice. A bit sort of like Skyrim-esque housing. Skyrim the game rather than Elder Scrolls Online. I've not seen what it's like in Elder Scrolls. Feel like it's inevitable. Yeah, well, I think if they can do that, I'd pay $1 million for it. Yeah, that'd be a nice price. I mean, I'd pay 10 million for like a really nice house. Is Elder Scrolls housing really good? Okay. They have talked about it. It's not EverQuest. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. They garrisoned as a house, I think. Yeah. Oh, the ESO housing is really good. Aloha plays Elder Scrolls Online, so she would know definitely. And if you haven't checked out Aloha, you check out her streams. Do a shout out for Aloha. Shout out. Oh, I've got caps on. Apologies. That should still work anyway. Hopefully. There we go. Caps returned. There we go. If you want to check out someone playing a bit of Elder Scrolls and World of Warcraft, even if she does play Horde mainly, she is a healer, which is even better. Oh, and marbles, yes, of course. I've seen you playing that as well. Right, Shimmerscale Arm Guards. Let's see if we can scrap some of these. Have we got any blues in there? A few. Now, hopefully we should miss them. No, we don't. Okay, so left or right click to ignore? Right click. Ignore. Although we have got our filter high. That doesn't take into account those, so let's ignore these for the moment. Let's just right click those. There we go. Then we can queue the rest of those up and scrap those. And see if we can get closer to 21 here, hopefully. Maybe tomorrow? Excellent. I'll have to check it out. I've never seen you play marbles. I've heard good things about it though. Right, we're trying for 21 Expulsum. I'm not sure I'm going to get that here. But you never know. We're up to 15 already. But what I will do though, if I don't get 21 here, what I'll do is I'll make at least the arm guards that I need, and I'll send them over to Jahwakening just to finish off, I think. Play it around 10:30, 11 AM my time. Okay. I'll have to check that out, definitely. Easterman, thank you very much for the follow. Not every day, but very often. Okay. That's usually when I'm at my peak working hours, so I'll have to check it out whilst I'm at work. I like to have streams or YouTube on in the background at work quite often. It's quite a nice way to keep my mind active. Did I do the turn-ins? Which ones? Mushy for this one. I don't think I did for today, definitely. For more neck? No, I haven't. Not for my Azeroth stuff. I'll have to look into that for expanding on Jahwakening, definitely. And 11 till 10, it's all about duck talk. Yes, Beckett. In your world, certainly. Okay, Darkwing, thanks ever so much for stopping by. The Shimmerscale diving head. Yes, we did do that earlier. I got some good sales from the Shimmerscale diving helmet. I think I might have sold about 10 or 20 of them. So it's pretty nice going. Oh, look at that. We actually got 25 Expulsum as well. I wasn't expecting that. So let's deal with all of this. Let's restock on Erfen. So head and send over what we need to do to Samadan, which is the blues. We'll do that first. Send those to Samadan. And then we're going to make some Shimmerscale armor here. So we'll go to TSM. We've got all of this to make. We've got some Drums of Fury to make here. We need some raw beast hide. Looking at that. So we've got, yeah, we did sell 10 diving helmets. So we'll make another 10 and get those back on board and get those ready for the next turn in. We've also got a Shimmerscale vest and a diving suit. Let's look at our gathering. Coarse leather and raw beast hide. Open up the task list for this. Let's head on over that way. And we'll get those from the guild bank. and stuff from the auction house as well, it would seem. So coarse leather, some of that. Raw beast hide, how much can we get? Let's have a look, see if we can find any cheap. We need 352, so let's hope that there's some on. There's not always some on though. So let's have a look, shopping, and go to, let's move this across, scan for raw beast hide. What have we got? Okay, there's some quite cheap here. What's my average buy price? 4 gold. Okay, so we could scoop up a lot of this for under 4 gold. I would be tempted, actually, to take all of it, looking at that price. So what I am going to do though is leave one offering to the auction house gods, and that's going to be that one of one that's there at that reasonable price. Just take that last one. We've got some more here, 6 of 5. There we are, and then we're going to jump that one, leave that one on, and going to leave that single one as well. We're going to take all of these bar one. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. Oh well. And then we're going to go through and take all of these. Now we do have, oh, we've gone through everything now, so we just need to go and do that manually. Okay, raw beast hide, is it in my favourites? It should be. If it isn't, no, okay, so let's just do this and do drums shopping. That will get it to us instead. Move this across a little bit now. There we go. Mimi G, how are you? And Profits TV, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're both doing well. There we go, raw beast hide. Let's do that. Okay, so let's have a look. We've got the 1 and the 1. And we've also got 45 here, 87. Anything below there. Now, I would be tempted to buy these 4 of 200 at 450. Hopefully that would be pretty good. Aliral 420, thank you very much for the follow. My average would go up on that though. Our average purchase price here is 3 gold 91. Drums of Fury profit margins, let's have a look at those, because this is where we are making the gold. So we go over here onto crafting drums. Oops, not there. Search patterns, drums of fury, sorry. So it's a 5 gold profit margin on those at the moment, and it needs 5 raw beast hide, and the raw beast hide has a mat cost of 295. So if I go here at 450, that's going to be my profit margins will be destroyed by that amount. I'm not going to buy those 4 of 200. That's going to be no good to me unless I actually up the price of Drums of Fury. We would have to look at drums and see if there's anything worth resetting on that market. Let's have a quick look. Drums of Fury, currently at 19 gold. If we were to reset those, we'd have to go up to probably the 24 at least, but that would be quite a lot of buys out at this stage. I don't think it's worth it. Seeing as these are quite close, I think 1984 is fine. We could come in here at 24 and just post at this point. That would be useful. But let's go make them first. That's the next thing we need to do. Let's pick up all our purchases. So we'll see what our average map price of raw beast hide is after all of this, once we've collected everything. So now looking at our raw beast hide, we have an average purchase price of 283, so that's still pretty reasonable. We didn't buy those ones at 450, so we should still be on a reasonable profit for the Drums of Fury. Let's search that again. Drums of Fury, so yeah, 5 gold 67. Now if we increase that to the 24 mark, we could probably make a bit better money out of those per drum. But let's make these at the moment, see how that goes, and then we will that's going to take quite a while to do these. This will probably be my finishing up part of the stream, I think. Let's make all of these. Let's make the shimmer scale stuff. We need to send these over. Actually, what I'll do, whilst I remember, let's leave this for the moment. Let's just make 1 arm guards. Or we can make all 5 actually. Arm guards are the quick blade, is that good? Crit and versatility, yeah, that will do. So let's send some stuff over to Jahwakening whilst we have them in our bags, and I remember. So we want waist guard, leggings, treads. We don't necessarily need all of these. Arm guards and gauntlets should do me for now. And then we'll send those to Jahwakening. So he is going to get a fresh new set. He might not need them all, but if he doesn't need them, we'll send them back. So I'll send those over. There we go. And then we can carry on with making all of our stuff. So let's do everything else first, bar the drums. Shimmer scale vest, diving suits, let's restock on those. Diving helmets, rather. It's mail, waistguard and gauntlets. Was it that I sent? Hold on, let me just check. Leather. It was mail gauntlets, wasn't it? Okay, and they're not going to be useful. What else did I send by mistake? Leather leggings, mail gauntlets, sinister combatants, leather arm guards, and mail waistguard. Yes, it was a mail waistguard, and let's just make a leather waistguard. And what was the other one? Gauntlets, wasn't it? Yes, gauntlets and waistguard. Leather gauntlets. There we go. Let's make a couple of those. Well spotted. Thank you. Spirit Wolf. Let's go back to that and send those over from our bags. So, leather gauntlets and leather waistguard. Send those as well to Jahwakening. Let's carry on. We can always send those back once they're done. Diving suit, diving helmet. Let's get all of these done. Someone's really buying the swimming suits. It's for the turn-ins usually. They don't normally sell. The only time they really sell is when they are available on the turn-ins. Oh, we've got Oreo back. Didn't realise that. Let's pop his camera back on. We can just see belly at the moment. Hold on, let me just sort that out. Hold on, Oreo. You're too zoomed in. We just see a foot. And a breathing Oreo. Let me just zoom you further back out. Hold on. Let's work that. There we go. That's better. Now you can see a belly. Oreo belly. That's all you've got. Thank you, Mushy. We're nearly done here. So let's just deal with the sinister gear. Let's get these on because we can make some good gold here. 46,000 according to that. There we go. So much time flies by when you're having fun, that's for sure. Right, let's get all of this done and this done. Don't necessarily need to bother with the other stuff. The leather greaves and treads and armor, the coarse leather stuff does occasionally sell. I only have one of those each at the moment. We can go through and finish these off a little bit later. Let's get these all done. Diving suit. This is just another 4,000 here, if those sold. The drums are a nice seller when we can sell them. I've just made 10 for now. Probably do with another 10 done. Let's see what we've got time for. We are running towards the end. Let's just do these, and I'll do the drums tomorrow, I think. Okay, so let's post those on. Let's leave that task list off. So let's get all of these on. Post everything. Run a post scan. So this should at least stock me up on shimmer scale, hand-ins, coarse leather stuff, a little bit of drums, going in at 1984 there. I might put the other ones on higher, see whether we get any sales of those. The sinister stuff though, definitely hopefully get some sales from those. So let's post all of those on. Done posting with those. Fantastic. And we're at 572,000 gold on Erfen, so pretty nice. So I think that's going to be me done for tonight. A bit of an early finish as I had an early start, but that should hopefully mean I should get nice and rested for work tomorrow. So I want to say a big thank you everyone who's hung out and chat tonight. It's been really good fun. I hope we've all either learnt something, enjoyed something, or just been able to chill out nonetheless. From a sleeping Oreo and me, let's see if we can find someone to throw a host on over to. Let's see who is on. We have... Who is on at this time? I can't see anyone who I would normally throw a host on over to that isn't playing World of Warcraft. Blas on, but he's playing Mass Effect 3. So you know what I might do is probably finish it at that point. Oh no, hold on. We have Brozarian. Brozarian is on. Easy gold farming, making and chill. Let's send a host over his way. There we go. He looks like he's doing multi-box farming at the moment. I can see a monk statue. So let's throw a host over to Brozarian. Hold on, let me set that up. There we go. I think I've spelled that correctly. Right, big thank you everyone. So we've got a busy week ahead with YouTube videos. We've got hopefully my end of May accounting video will be up earlier this week, and if I can get it edited in time, I'll also do a enchanting deep dive, but that might not be through till early next week by the time I've edited it and recorded it and planned it out and everything. So those are 2 videos coming up soon. Until next time, I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I will see you all hopefully on Sunday again, coming up. From me and Oreo, we wish you a very good night. We'll send some love over to Brozarian. Thank you all, and happy gold making, and I'll see you soon. Good night and farewell.